Yeah, with artists these days, I see that a lot. And they just leave it out blank or they play the backing track.
Yeah, exactly.
Will you be playing the backing track since you're bringing back real hip hop?
I am not playing any backing tracks.
better not.
Because I can
like
really
that.
rap.
Okay.
A lot of these guys can't really rap, bro.
Okay.
That's what it is.
All right.
You feel me? So, what's
a
happening?
COVID
What's
rap.
happening? What's happening?
Nothing.
I'm not sure what the that was.
Yes. Another one. Another classic for your head top. We back. I'm Marlon.
I'm Norm.
Driver95.
No Duke. Oh, no, you can do that. You can do that.
fault.
You can do that. We got Driver95 in the building. Make some noise.
Driver95?
Make some noise.
Yes,
Clap it
sir.
Driver.
We had to bring in a new dark skin once Duke said he couldn't come through, man. We had to fill the quota.
Yeah.
Feel what I'm saying? Keeping it real black in here.
He's that hairline didn't grow in time. So,
So we got a better hairline.
so we got the better hairline. Yo, the
Your
wave, the
barber ever
waves
push
is
your shit
waving,
back?
bro.
Yo, I swear to God, I was actually talking about it like a week ago, and like it really happened. But like it wasn't my barber. I went to like my backup barber. Yeah, no. Hold on.
You're trying to explain yourself,
No,
nigga.
I don't cheat on my barber. My bitch is a different story. I cheat on my barber, you feel me? But like what happened was he was on vacation in Jamaica and I had to.
Oh, I know those.
Yeah, I needed a
that
cut.
happens
and
in January for me.
It was like, what are you gonna do?
That
like,
happens in January for
yeah,
me.
it was
January
bad.
is the time when it's like, all right, who am I? What am I doing? Am I
Yeah,
growing it
ain't
out?
nobody
Am I getting
around.
braids?
Yeah,
Just gotta let it go.
was
My
nuts.
barber be gone all January.
Yeah,
I think
I
that's
was-
everybody with a Jamaican barber.
I was pissed.
There's gonna be 1 month in total where he's out, and he might extend the trip too. If he's feeling good, he made a lot of money
You
that
don't
year.
want that. You don't want that.
Oh man, we got Driver95 in the building. He's got new music coming out.
Yes, sir.
How you
Always new
feeling?
music. I'm feeling good, man. Dropped a single like what, a week ago, On the Run, out now, all platforms, everywhere.
On the run.
Yes, sir. Feeling good. I'm trying to tap back into more of like a 90s sound. I'm trying to
yep.
bring back like real hip hop.
Could definitely hear that on the music that you played for me.
Yeah, 100%.
I
like,
got a little preview.
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
one of the first guys I actually pulled up on, I fucking finished the album and I'm like, I needed like an honest opinion, you know what I mean?
How's that
So,
moment
Yeah.
playing it for someone?
Yo, honestly,
nerve-wracking?
No, 100%, 100%. Like, there's like the only guys that have heard it are the guys that have like worked on it. So
Yeah.
like me, my boy Lance, only guys that have like heard it. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
Yeah.
So having like fresh ears to actually like tap in and get that opinion of like, yo, like this is what I'm doing right now.
As
It's
long
like,
as you're not this guy, like, yo, take this in real quick.
yeah,
in
no,
the
not
club.
one- yeah,
2 a.m. I'm fucking drunk.
alive.
Nah,
No, you gotta hear this, fam. You gotta, take it in.
Yo, let me connect your earbud real quick.
Yo, you have Apple TV? We a friend of mine, it was his birthday about a week or two ago. Shout out my nigga Dash.
Happy birthday, Dash.
Sure.
And we recorded a song for his birthday. That was like every year he has like a thing, and his girl surprised him with the studio session, and we all made like a Dash song or whatever. Right? And I haven't been in the studio in so long. Like I completely forgot how like exposed it feels.
Just when you hear your voice, though.
No, not
different.
even that. It was more like, okay, when it's time to record, yo, everybody leave. Yo, get out.
Yeah,
I kicked everybody.
That's
I'm like,
true.
yo, get out. I can't have you guys
Can't
in here.
perform performance anxiety.
And
yeah.
then on top of that, the song is like, we're trying to be nice, obviously. It's like, it's her boy. You try to big him up and stuff. So it sounds kind of corny. And like after school, especially, like,
It should have been a roast.
right? We should have.
You should have been a diss
Should
track.
have,
That'd have been easy
man.
money.
It should have in hindsight. But then playing the song for everybody, especially my girl. My
Yeah,
girl's
yeah.
in there. I don't fucking rap. I don't do any of this stuff. So she's in there like, oh, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. She's like, I don't want to.
Yeah.
And she's cringing. And I'm like, oh,
like
this is
secondhand-
really cringy.
Secondhand embarrassment type shit.
Yeah. I've even pressed play and I'm like, oh, this is a really cringy experience.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, you got to commend artists for like, especially the ones that like go deep into their like self-deprecating bag. Like, I'm not a good person type songs. Though, like
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
that for
yeah.
people,
Yeah.
Like I wasn't even talking about myself, and I was like,
I know what you mean.
oh,
man.
this is a lot. How does it feel to record? Like, do you ever get used to that? Or do you just say, yo, just shut it out of your mind?
Yo, you don't really get used to it, no, because you gotta put a certain part of yourself out there to make it real.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just talking shit, which is like, it's
Right.
not really cool just to talk shit.
Type
You know
it.
what I mean? Because like I feel, you know what I mean?
Nobody's
'Cause, like,
perfect,
yeah,
man.
it gets to a point where like you're saying it, but like you can't really feel it because it doesn't even sound real.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like putting that part out there, like definitely you have to do that as like a great artist to kind of like succeed.
Especially when you got to manipulate your voice. You know how cringe
You see what
that
I'm
is?
saying? Oh my
Dog, I'm saying
days.
the producer's there. So like there's a producer guy that comes with the studio and he's recording the song for us.
Yeah.
So he's there. He's sitting right beside me.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a booth either. Like it's one of them where the microphone's right beside the
yeah.
producer or whatever.
Oh,
And
no.
so there's parts of the song where I planned on like saying a word a little differently than it would normally be said.
Yeah.
Because it had to flow and sound a
Yeah,
certain
yeah,
way.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, yo, this is embarrassing. I'm standing beside this guy like, lover. Brother. And I'm like, ew. I'm like, this is nasty work, bro.
Hearing your voice is definitely something to get used to. Cause
Yeah.
like even to this day, I hear my voice and I'm like, do I sound like that?
I'm used to it now.
Right.
At first, it was jarring. Because
Yeah.
like at first, you're like, yo, I sound like a man. Yeah.
I remember one time singing, recording, and then they were playing it back. And he's like, hold on. And he played it back again, but then he put auto-tune on. I'm like, yo, is it?
Who's that?
Did I not hit them? He's like, no. I'm just, just trying to hear what it sounds like. If I'm like, don't worry, man. We'll do another take.
Yo, dog, when they EQ you sound like a star.
guy.
Bro,
Yeah,
man, once they
100%.
add all that engineering,
plugins?
Brother, a lot of these guys can't really sing. And then like
Oh, yeah.
in post,
We
like
know.
when you hear, 100%.
No, a lot of people
these
can
guys
sing, but they don't sound good recorded, and
Yeah.
there's the vice versa. A lot of people that sound good recorded can't sing.
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, but this is the thing. It's always that's why live performance is always it for me because I can tell.
Oh man, yo.
When you're starting out, you can't afford the real auto correction
Nah,
mic
brother.
that they're using, like Travis Scott and them man are using. You can't afford that, so I can hear how you really sound
Right.
now.
I seen that fucking Tommy Richmond performance.
He actually surprised me.
That-
He
it
wasn't
was-
as bad as I thought it would have
It was
been.
not. I'm not sure what video you saw.
But I saw one where he's kind of there's like a blue background and there's like a lot of people just in front of him.
I
It's
think
very
he was
intimate.
performing at some kind of show, maybe like a fashion show or some shit. I'm not too sure. He didn't hit any note. No
It's
note.
not-
whatsoever.
that's
The
a
one
high note. Those
it's
are high
hard.
notes to hit
Yeah,
too,
no, it's a
man.
very difficult
Yeah.
song
Unless
to
that's
sing.
your like natural singing voice.
Yeah, no, that was not natural.
And do you think
whatsoever.
about that when you're recording? Because I feel like a lot of artists these days, like we're losing a lot of that thought process of, oh, I'm gonna have to perform this. I'm gonna need a breath here. I'm gonna need, you know what I'm saying?
It's all
like they don't
punches.
even make a performance version of the song.
Nah, it's all
They don't
punches.
make a radio edit of the song. And I'm like, if you don't have those, then you won't know that you probably shouldn't do this song,
Yeah,
or
like-
you probably shouldn't do this song at least like this, because there's so many times where you write. I remember
Setting yourself up
perform-
for failure,
bro. Like Bada Bada, when we did that and we performed it, I was like, man, this is the perfect pocket.
Yeah.
There's so much room for me to breathe. Whereas trying to do like Girls Love Instagram or any of these other parody songs that I did, I'm like, I left no room for myself to breathe. Like, how did I expect to do this? And yeah, with artists these days, I see that a lot. And they just leave it out blank or they play the backing track.
Yeah, exactly.
Will you be playing the backing track since you're bringing back real hip hop?
I am not playing any backing tracks.
better
because
not.
I can
I like
really
that.
rap.
Okay.
A lot of these guys can't really rap, bro.
Okay.
That's what it is.
All right.
You feel me? So what's
a
happening?
COVID
What's
rap.
happening? What's happening?
Nothing.
I'm not sure what the fuck that was.
Trying to impromptu beat.
That was insane.
I was like, you know when you go to those improv sketch teams?
All right.
Start snapping on the
gravy
beat.
Give me a
Bro.
word.
Yes, and yes,
Oh,
and.
man.
Did you go up in the freestyle era where they didn't freestyle their writtens? Or
Most of the rappers that I grew up on, I mean, I believe were like actually freestyling. They're actually rapping. Like watching like even like 106 in Park, like Freestyle Fridays, watching like Rap City, like Tigger in the Basement type shit. Like I believe they were really rapping. Like I feel like you can tell when you're watching it what's
some of them.
pre-recorded.
It depends.
Some
It
of
depends on who. Like Wayne.
Wayne was
absolutely.
rapping his ass
Wayne,
off.
Eminem
was making that
DMX
shit up.
DMX down
Cam,
there? Yeah.
absolutely was making that shit up.
100%.
But then there's like Bow Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
Imagine me and Pemba Lee.
That was my guy.
I show
though.
you how a real Kid Rock, like
Yeah.
he made a whole scheme out of it,
Yeah.
and I rated it. Trust me, it's one of my favorite Rhapsody. I mean, yeah, Rhapsody in the Basement freestyles. But yeah, no, some of them came in there like
pre-written, pre-recorded. Yeah.
But there was definitely a lot more organic freestyle. Now these kids will be like, "Yo, I'm not freestyling." Like
Yeah,
they'll
that's
laugh
what
at
I'm
you.
saying.
Like,
Well, they don't want to embarrass themselves.
Yeah.
Uzi started that
fine.
trend though, but you don't have to embarrass yourself. That's the point. The point is that you get good enough at your craft. Look at Juice WRLD.
A lot.
Juice
That guy
WRLD could
was
freestyle for
for
an
hours.
hour and a half.
Yeah, he could really rap. He could
days.
really
playing a
rap.
video
Nonstop.
game.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, he can really
he's
rap.
different, dog.
And-
Like,
And with
Rest
the
in
new
peace.
flow too, like
bro, and this is a, yeah,
and then
Yeah.
dog.
Just
And
killing
he is a young guy. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So it's
yeah.
not like it can't be done. It's just nobody wants to do it. And they when you have these media publications that aren't pushing back against that, they're just like taking it like, all right, cool. I guess this is what we have to do to get the interview. Like, nah, yo, shame them. Shame them like you shamed Drake for having the BlackBerry and shit.
Ooh, what was that? Tim Westwood?
No, that was Hot 97.
Okay.
Or Power. Was it
Hey,
Power?
yo, Flex, can I do that?
Can I do that?
Hey, yo, Flex,
Can I do that, Flex?
Yo, hold on, let me pull up.
They say, I said, yo, looking back at it, it looks even crazier.
There were so many
so
parodies on
bad.
it too, bro.
I deadass, that moment, like, depressed me. Because
Yeah, that
it was like
was
one of Toronto's like
embarrassing.
first moments, American stage. Like he had already done the whole tour with Wayne, doing the Mrs. Officer and shit, and the best I ever had. Best I ever had's ringing off, going crazy.
Did the video come out already by that point?
Yeah. The video I think just dropped.
Yeah.
And he was in magazines with J. Cole, Wale,
Yeah.
Big Sean. Like, they're calling him the next big thing. This guy goes up there and does that. I was like, we're finished. I was like, we're finished. Because I'm so used to Toronto just not holding the L. I'm just like, we're done. We're done here.
He bounced back though.
He bounced back
Bounced
heavy,
back
man.
crazy.
Hits will do that. Hits will
remember-
do that.
Remember when Cannabis pulled out his writtens at the freestyle?
Oh,
Nah.
There was a freestyle battle. My man pulled out writtens
Nasty
on
word.
a piece of
in
paper,
the
and he's like,
90s.
word.
In the 90s.
"No, this was like near the tail end of his career.
Oh, okay. I thought this was the 90s.
Probably like late or early 2000s. But what's fucked up was, so there was an interview with LL Cool J, and they're like, "Yo, what was your real beef with Cannabis?" He's like, "I was just in a bad place." Like, you ended his career. He's like, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I should, in retrospect, I shouldn't have, but
Wow.
it happened."
Yeah,
Like,
no.
damn.
Freestyling is an essential part. We're missing. Well, we're not missing it because we are getting freestyles. It's just the songs now.
Yeah.
So
Facts.
dudes will go in, punch in the entire song, and it's
Right.
all freestyle.
Yeah.
They're just in there vibing, saying a million things and cutting out the worst parts.
Right.
The fact
That's
that you
how
can
like
do that
most
now
records
is-
are made though. Like if you actually like tap even the big artists. Bro,
Oh, yeah.
The way I've seen these guys recording shit is like half of it is like saying a bunch of bullshit and then just like taking
Fill
that.
in.
Yeah, then like writing back to it after the fact. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like when you first hear that beat, the flow that you put down, like when you're freestyling, is like what should be on it. It's a
Yeah.
matter of just like finding the right words when your brain can't really keep up with you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Do you mumble your flow first and then fill in the words after you found your rhythm?
It
or do
depends.
you like
Oh, I
find,
love that method.
Like,
you know, or
it-
do you
it-
find your melodies first and then?
It depends on like the process. So like if the
Yeah.
beat's given to me on the spot, which it is like majority of the time, that's the process that like I take.
Yeah,
The approach
yeah.
that I take is like mumbling it through, finding what I want to do. But like the beat's given to me before, I'll come
Right.
to the studio with the whole record already like written.
True.
You know what
And
I
his
mean?
is
So-
not the humana huh.
Oh yeah.
Humana
Nah,
humana huh.
we're not doing that.
Like he's not.
We're
Yeah, he's not
we're
rapping like that.
We're not doing that.
He's
bro.
rapping
Yeah.
more
Yeah, I'm too old
shit
for
that
that
you
shit.
would normally listen to.
If you're talking 90s golden era classics, that's my shit, bro.
I'll
Hell
I'll
yeah.
tap you in after this. Still, I'll
Let's
show you.
go,
I'll show
let's
you
go.
all going. I'll show you all going.
Pause.
Gay.
Oh man, a lot happened this week. I don't know where to begin, to be honest. It's a lot that happened this week.
Diddler.
The Diddler is one. The Diddler is definitely one. He's gone. He's finished.
Cooked.
He's
over.
cooked. They gonna Epstein that boy.
I got money on it. On God.
They gonna Epstein that boy.
If there was like a bet 365 on that, like I'd actually drop a big amount of change. On
The
it.
thing is, it's like the for me right now, it's thinking about him being sober for the first time
Oh no,
in probably 20 years.
that relapse is crazy.
Let's be very, probably 25.
Yup.
Like if we
Right.
being for real, for real.
Yup.
This guy is going through the nastiest withdrawals right now. In the dirtiest, stinking place he's ever been in his life.
Remember the movie Monster?
Oh yeah.
That scene when he's in the bin? Ooh,
Dog,
that is foreshadowing at its best.
I can't think of a deeper karma than what this guy is going through right now.
Yeah.
Like, he's gonna sober up, and the amount of thoughts that are already swirling around in his head.
Yeah.
He's gonna sober up and be overwhelmed, dog, by the stress that real life and real feelings bring onto his soul. And I really do think that that's what breaks him. I think that's what leads us to getting the names of people.
Oh yeah, he's snitching.
I think he's
He's
gonna
snitching.
snitch because he's
for
sobered
sure.
up. He's gonna feel the gravity of what he's actually done for the first time in his life, and it's gonna destroy him.
I mean, he had a good run though. No cap. He had again, as you said, 25 years.
That boy
He's been
got
doing
away
that
with
shit
it for
years.
over 2 decades,
Before
dog.
I was
Now-
born type shit.
Over 2
But
decades.
now let's say he does get convicted. Does that mean everything that he owns, everything that he's made is all gone? They take it, they
Well,
seize
he
it?
ain't got much left.
Yeah.
I mean,
He's already been kicked off every board, every
lawsuits have been
CEO
cooking him.
position. His music is not gonna sustain him.
Nope.
Because music doesn't sustain anyone. He had ties to all these companies. I'm pretty sure all of them have.
Yeah, Ciroc cooked him a long time.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, this is how it all began. Really, is Diageo going and investigating, and then once Cassie did that
On
suit,
video.
once Cassie did that suit,
That's it.
it opened the floodgates.
There's too
And
much
it's
on
mostly
him
because
now.
they changed that statute of limitations for civil or whatever. I can't remember what the actual law was
Yeah,
called.
and then everybody opened up all these cases, and
Then
then they're
ev-
like, "All right, we're
What's
gonna close
crazy,
this
though,
again."
There's
like-
a guy that won $100 million from him.
Yeah, as I seen, I heard he
He
had
has
an
to pay
opportunity
$10
to stop
million
it.
a month.
I heard he had an opportunity to stop it.
If he paid Cassie the
That's what I'm
$30 million
saying.
the first time she
it would have
asked,
been
none
been
of
over.
this happens.
Yeah, he fucked up. That was stupid.
Cassie asked him for $30 million. He said, nah. So she made it a thing. And to of all people, Cassie is who you want to pay?
Yeah, that's nuts.
The person
That's
who
the one
probably
person
knows more than anyone on this planet?
That's the one
Yo.
person that deserves the most hush.
Oh
money.
my God.
That girl cut her hair for you, brother.
Bro, you hear that Young Jock story?
Nah.
How Young Jock was there when Diddy told her to shave her head?
I never
Some
heard
white
that.
girl walked by with the shaved head, and he's like, "Oh, I like that. Oh, I'm feeling that. You doing that tomorrow?"
Yikes.
And Young Jock turned, and he's like, she didn't say nothing. So Young Jock's like, "You really doing that?" She's like, "I guess."
It's going down.
She had no dad.
Crazy.
She had
dog.
no pops.
Crazy. But my thing is, people are saying now, because we're seeing the kids are going to the court proceedings, right? Do you support your dad in this moment?
I mean, I
With
would
the allegations that
I
are
would
against him?
support him by making a diss track towards the FBI.
That was
that
nuts.
was dumb.
That was nuts.
That's
was
that's a kid
ridiculous.
who's grown up in privilege and knows no better, bro.
my God.
The fact that this man went on wax and said, "Haha, wrong house."
Yeah.
Now you're
Wow.
cooked.
Did it twice, actually.
You might get
King
subpoenaed.
Kong.
Yeah.
That's King Joffrey shit, man.
Dog,
Like,
straight up. That man went on camera and went on tape and said, "Yo, wrong house.
Yeah.
Boo hoo, na 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 boo." Like, what?
the worst thing is he's telling people to keep his mom's name out their mouth.
Well,
They didn't say it.
I get that because people are just running with
Yeah.
bullshit right now. There's a book on Amazon.
Yikes.
That fake book.
Amazon with a Canva ass cover photo that they're saying is Kim Porter's memoir, which no one has any evidence or has seen anything of the like. So
How do you sell that as somebody's memoir without signing off the rights of their
you
name?
can sell anything you want on Amazon.
2024, man.
Oh, it was just an Amazon book. It
on
wasn't.
Amazon.
It wasn't anywhere else other
Nope.
than
It
Amazon.
wasn't like it was an Indigo or any of that. It was,
Oh,
it was
no
on Amazon.
chapters, no.
And people are buying it up. Like, it got bought.
He
It's like a
was-
bestseller on Amazon, no? #1 bestseller on Amazon.
off a fake story.
Bro, this is the times we're in, man. People don't care anymore. People do not care anymore, dog. But as the kids, are you supporting Pops?
I mean, behind the scenes,
I think it's easy for people to be like, man, I'm not supporting my dad. Look at those allegations. Like, nah, I ain't.
I think either way,
There's a
I'd be
man
like-
that funds their life.
Listen, I'd be like, Dad, do you expect us to?
Absolutely, he does.
100%.
You know, we're
Who
gonna
else
go.
does
You
he
want
have?
us to go down with you?
but
Who
think
else does
about
he
it
have?
though. Like, think about it. If they didn't, it would be the same backlash. It's like, yo, like that's your pops. Like, where you at?
Some people would say that for sure,
Yeah.
but those, I think, yeah, it's interesting because I'm like, yo, this guy, he funds their life and their lifestyle. Like, what if he wins the case? And
Yeah.
you weren't there.
Doubtful.
That's
If he wins the case and you weren't there, now you're done.
Yeah, but
Now
he's
you're
not winning
cooked.
though. It's like next to impossible.
It's not next to impossible because if the names that people think he has, the deal he can get cut will get him to like what, maybe a year or two.
That's crazy.
Is it? If you're giving up politicians and chiefs of police and CEOs and rappers, dog, there's this drug dealer that told somebody he went to, I can't remember who interviewed him. Somebody interviewed him in the media space. And he said that Diddy asked him to come through with some stuff at like 5, 6 in the morning. He gets there. Diddy brings him to a back room to give him the money and all that shit and to sort out what he's getting. Like, he's getting multiple shit. And he walks past a room where he's like, I saw so many male rappers that I like look up to and respected
Yikes.
in there pounding cakes.
Yup.
Busta Rhymes
Pounding
apparently
cakes.
Word.
Woo-ha!
got you all in check, brother.
Imagine you walk past the room, you just hear, woo-ha, woo-ha. Direct blow, break your fucking neck.
That's crazy, man. Holy shit.
No.
Gay.
Give it away.
Give it away. Give it away now.
No, he's just doing that fast.
Oh my
That
God.
fast joint.
The Chris
Crazy.
Brown
Chris
one?
Brown one. Oh man. Oh man.
Yo, I'm dead. Nah, but the man saw like, do we want to be messy? Who we think was in there?
I mean,
Who do we think was in
besides
there?
Meek Mill, that like I think there's a lot of
Yo,
evidence.
The Meek Mill one
So much evidence.
is super wild because like these niggas had matching shirts at one point.
It's the evidence. That's what I'm trying to say. Evidence.
He's calling him daddy while swimming in the
That's
pool.
what I'm saying,
No.
dog. Like,
It's
and
looking
like,
crazy.
I thought
out
Meek
here.
was like a real street nigga growing up. I thought that guy was
Yo,
a goon.
it made me rethink that moment of Diddy. Was it Jadakiss, Fabulous, and somebody else were at a table doing like a podcast. I think it was with Nori or something. I think it was Drink Champs. And Diddy's like, why you don't come through a party with me no more, daddy? He's saying that to Fabulous. And Fabulous is like trying not to answer, but he keeps asking him.
Yo, that is
And
fabulous,
like you can
man.
see that, yo, this man instilled fear in people, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On some level, because for a man to talk to you like that in front of everybody, and you
Yo.
just sitting there
Yo,
like,
the fact that
caught-
Mike Tyson was just like, you know, moving his hand out the way in the arse. You know, I think it was
Yeah.
a Keenan Ivory
I
Wayans.
saw that
Yo,
video.
you
I
saw
saw that.
that?
I
And
saw
he
that
just
video.
moves his hand like, yeah, you know.
That guy's too comfortable.
He's-
Like in public in 4K. This guy is
That's
trying
Mike
to.
Tyson.
but I
though.
think
You
Diddy
know what
be
I'm saying?
like what he was doing a lot of times was trying people,
Yeah.
like because he knows your secrets.
Yeah.
So if he's trying you out in public, it's like back to the power thing for him. Like he knows he has this secret over you. He's gonna try you in public. Why not? What are you gonna do?
Fight him straight up. What
And
the
then
fuck?
what?
I don't know what happens after, but like in that moment we
Then
have to
guess
fight.
what? Leak.
Yeah.
Mm.
And he probably has so much
He had
shit.
the whole-
he probably has shit on people you care about, and he probably uses them as chess pieces.
Freddie
you
P from the band said that this
yeah.
whole thing occurred because a man could not be honest with himself and who he was.
So he had to bring
and
down
so
people
he had
with
to
him.
bring other people down with him so that he could share this secret
Yeah.
and have a community of people that engage in the same type of activities he wants to engage in openly but isn't. Right? And in a lot of ways it's true because it's like obviously we never knew Diddy to be in any homosexual relationship, but apparently that's how he got down.
Yeah.
And if you put that in conjunction with drugging people, keeping tapes on people and recordings to blackmail them and use that over them. So like there's some people he arguably or allegedly did this to that he had no use for them. So it's like,
Carl
what was the
Winslow.
point other than your own desires? Like he had, what is the baby doing there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is the baby gonna do for him? But if the baby's one of them people that they say was on them tapes, yo, there's so many, like, there's a video of, I guess the VMAs did like a parody video. You know those like in between, before commercial shit.
Yeah.
And it was like celebrities talking about Diddy party.
Oh no.
And Fat Joe's like, man, you can go to Diddy party, then the after party, then the after party, then the after party to the after party. And I was like,
Dear
Joe,
God, Joe.
Joey.
That means he either went all
Crack.
the way
Yeah.
Not crack.
or he was the one serving the parties. It was either or, man.
Hey, man.
Because
Either way, it's a bad time to be called
you know
crack.
what you're getting into, man.
It's a bad time to be called crack.
Not
That's all I know.
involved whatsoever. That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's a wild thing. I don't know where he goes from here. Honestly, I don't know how this plays out. I don't know if it plays out. Like
It's either gonna be exactly like Epstein. He's gonna unalive himself somehow, or there's just gonna be what I want
You
to
think
see is
Epstein unalived himself?
everybody.
Nah, somebody got
obviously
that guy.
not.
Somebody got that guy. He didn't hang himself. Stop the bullshit.
Exactly.
Stop the
Come on,
bullshit,
man.
bro.
And this is my thing, right? Like, Diddy has security outside his cell. Epstein had security outside his cell.
That doesn't mean
That
shit, bro.
don't mean
It
nothing.
takes one man to pay a man off for a
it
man
takes
to
one
get
man
got.
to find out who's security in front of that cell.
Easy money.
Who is it?
I do it. What the fuck? Like, that's easy
See,
money.
because this is the thing, right? It's a what do they call it? Lawless crime, or I can't remember what it's called when you do something that's a crime, but because the person deserved it, people are like,
it doesn't even matter.
The eye for an eye.
you know what?
Yeah.
Hey man, I'm just gonna look this way. I didn't even see nothing.
It was justified.
I didn't see nothing. So yeah, it's one of those where Epstein is the same thing. It's like nobody really made a big hoo-ha about it other than conspiracy theorists.
People
because
were
they
just
just
mad
wanted to
because
know.
they couldn't get the other people out.
Yeah,
that
but they
were on
weren't
that
mad he
list.
died.
Yeah.
Not at all.
They were mad that he died and they couldn't get the other names.
I seen
They
that
were mad
list
he
that
died.
came out though.
Huh?
Like that list
Oh,
that
yeah,
like
yeah.
of his island shit. I'm not sure if it was real
But
though.
see, that's
like,
a manifesto of people on the plane. And this is like the same thing as the Diddy pictures that I've been seeing. Just because someone took a picture of Diddy
Yeah.
doesn't mean that they were involved in the
Right.
stuff.
Yo,
They
but-
posted Aretha Franklin this morning. I said,
Jesus.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Don't do that to her.
What is going on?
Don't do that to Miss Franklin.
Auntie Aretha.
That's nasty.
Oh my God, bro! And,
No,
then
but like-
and then they're taking pictures of people, or they're showing pictures of people who are at his parties in his 50-foot bed.
Yeah.
Listen, this is a backyard he throws parties in all the time.
But why
The
do you have
stuff
a
went on
50-foot
in
bed
the
though?
house.
Nah, but why you got a 50-foot bed? That's the real question you gotta
I mean,
ask.
Why
the
do you
fact
have
that it was
1,000
out,
bottles of freaking
the fact that
baby
it was out
oil.
in the open
Yeah.
makes it a little bit more okay. Maybe this is just a thing for the party. I've seen beds in parties. It's a thing.
To the person that goes to the middle of the 50-foot bed?
Yeah. Well, Leah and
Weirdo.
all of them took a picture on it.
Crazy.
No, but like they look like they're still near the edge. But to the person that goes 25 foot deep into the bed, like yo, what are you doing in the middle, bro?
You're fully involved at that point, bro.
Fully active.
That's
Shoes
nasty, bro.
Yeah.
Oh no.
That's
That's
rough.
quite the orgy.
No, but keep
rough
it a
for
buck
the
though.
Diddler.
Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. You're in LA. You feel me? You're doing your thing. You get invited to a Diddy party.
I'm going.
See what I'm saying?
There's
I'm
no
not.
question
It's not
about
after,
this.
It's just the after
People
party,
keep wanting.
man.
They want to act like
Bro,
they're not pulling
if
up.
I
I'm
hear
pulling
about
up.
an after party,
Nah, man.
I don't know the
Questionable.
details.
Yeah.
I'll even say, yeah, I'm down.
I'm a forward.
Like, why wouldn't I go to the after party with Diddy?
It's
What?
one Uber away from
This-
me dipping.
But it's not even just that. After parties are great opportunities to network.
Yeah,
See what I'm saying?
And if I'm a young budding star, why wouldn't I go to the after party?
That's
Then
what
I
I'm
get to the
talking
after
about.
party, I see this eyes wide shut ass shit. I'm like, God damn.
Diddy's like, yeah, I like that young budding style right there. Let me see that young budding.
Let me see that young butt. Yo, you can't see my
smokes.
butt. That's crazy. That's
Diddy-
when I'd leave. Like once I say, that's what you guys are on. Okay,
Yeah, I'm outta
GHB,
here.
Coke. I don't do any of that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Unless
Y'all
you
got
get-
weed? No.
What's
All
crazy
What
though,
happens
it's
if you
like-
get roofied though?
See? That's
A lie?
See, that's not my fault though.
Now what?
That's not my fault though. Then I'm on camera taking it from the back. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
No, what's
now they
fucked
got
up-
it on
Some of
you.
those people are victims that never probably didn't know what the after party entailed.
Brother, what
and
I'm
got
hearing,
drugged.
what I'm hearing is that the baby oil wasn't really baby oil now.
Yeah,
That's
that's
what
a
I'm
lie.
hearing. It's a
because
lie?
they literally, the lawyer just said that there's a Costco near him,
Oh, man, so it's
and
Johnson
so
and Johnson.
he's buying it in bulk or whatever. And I'm like, no.
Sure.
If it was GHB, they would have said it was GHB. You know what I mean? Because it would have they have all those criminology tests that they put on. I don't know what the word is, but they have tests that they do on the substances to find out what they are. So they would have been like, oh, this is
Ecstasy.
32 gallons of GHB put in baby oil bottles. They wouldn't have just been like, yeah, we took baby oil. They let us know that to embarrass him.
A lie?
There's no other reason to put that in the manifesto.
That's still a crazy amount of baby oil.
Bro, do you know how long it takes to finish one?
I've had
bottle
the
of
same
baby
bottle
oil?
since high school.
I've had one for 7 years.
I've the
You
same
know when you
bottle
have
since
it
high
so
school.
long that the sticker starts rolling?
Coming off myself. Yeah,
Baby
same
oil is
bottle.
making the stickiness come off.
1,000 bottles is
Just
crazy.
turned into the adhesive.
Bro,
man.
you lose more oil from it just dripping out the bottle itself than actually using it. You
That's
know
a
what I'm saying?
fact.
Because he's just leaning on the side
It's
one
too
night.
slippery
you know?
for me, man. Like Vaseline is the perfect medium. I don't need baby. What am I doing with baby
That's
oil?
what I'm not sure why I have it.
Why
Like,
would I? And why am I using that for lube? Is that even safe?
Nasty
Nah.
word.
Is that even safe?
It's not a good
It's not
a good
it's
lube
not,
to use when
it's
you're
not.
jerking
Because it's
off.
not like
No. You ever hear that one song by
wait,
Adam
wait,
Sandler?
No, we ain't gonna-
there's
skip
context.
past that.
There's
Don't skip
context.
past that.
So there's a song that Adam Sandler has about I think it's a turkey song. And he goes, "Eat when I'm done eating turkey, I wrap it in foil. My little brother masturbates with baby oil."
Never heard
That was
that.
the song.
Never
There.
heard that.
So my
This is
curious
what I don't do.
teenage, pubescent, 12, 13-year-old
Took the
kid,
guidance.
I was like, let me see what this baby oil is about. And I was like,
Burned
nah,
your
this
shit.
ain't it. No, it didn't burn. It was just, it's just like,
too slippery.
no, it's good at first.
I need
It's
the
slippery
friction.
at first, but
Rather
then,
get some
then it
Jergens.
starts to get thick.
Y'all
And it
niggas
get
don't raw
weird,
dog
man.
it.
Oh, raw dogging is crazy.
Is it?
I mean, I
I'm
feel like
a serial
long,
killer. Damn. I don't put nothing. Maybe some coconut oil.
My hands be ashy sometimes, but it's kind of crazy. It's a lot of friction. I don't know about all that. man's got blisters and shit. Like,
Calluses.
I got kitchen calluses, bro. Like,
what I'm
I can't
saying?
be doing
Like,
none of that, man.
My hands are nice and soft, supple, like a lady.
Using glycomed to freaking jerk off.
Yo, the
That's
worst is when you
crazy.
try to find a video, you try to keep it active with your left hand.
Nah, you're nuts.
Stay aggressive. Stay aggressive. Oh man! Speaking of being horny, Michael Eric Dyson. Now, Michael Eric Dyson, we've probably all seen this dude. Can I get the Apple TV, sir?
yeah, please. Who's that?
Michael Eric Dyson is.
Freak of the
You
week.
just kicked me off the Apple TV. All right. Michael Eric Dyson is an African American studies author and just commentary and
Yeah, they always have him talking, dropping knowledge
Always.
during like the presidential
or a
debates
hip hop
with-
documentary.
Yeah, anything that has hip hop related things, they go to him.
So
He's another one of those Cornell
Cornell West.
West dudes
Yeah.
that just like they want to hear what he got to say.
He's on some show with a lady that is a known racist. Like she's Trump supporter, vibes, all that shit. And he does the show with her and takes a picture with her after the show. Okay? This is the text that he sent. Shh, don't tell anybody. We look good together. Laughing face, kissy face. Right? She puts ha sticker on there. She says ha ha.
That's crazy.
Ho.
That's 3 levels of ha ha ha.
To type
right
it
there,
out,
Levels
that's
of
bro.
ha,
crazy.
and he
So now
ha is the ha.
Yeah, now he feeling ha ha. He feeling
No,
good
these are
right
key
there.
details.
These are
key
Because those are all
details.
dopamine hits.
He ha the ha. All right.
After
Then
she
he
already
writes after that. Well, your gorgeousness makes the photo. So there's that.
Who leaked this?
She
She
did.
did.
Wow.
So
She
then goes, and this is
and
what she says.
prints it out.
Record a screenshot of a text message I received from the esteemed professor from Vanderbilt, Michael Eric Dyson, after the CNN interview, begged me for photos. In his text, he says, after calling me racist on CNN, don't tell anybody, we look good together, and sent me a kissy emoji.
Without
And
objection.
the guy says, I'm gorgeous, all these photos. I don't think he's that bent out of shape on how anyone.
Ooh.
Okay. Now, listen to his explanation.
Quite the situation. This is the text exchange. I sent her, Abby Phillip, the host of the show, suggested we take pictures. I said, let's take a picture. She said, Abby said, when you post it, then tag me too. And then
Too much
We'll have-
I want to point out, I've never heard this man stumble on his words
ever
in life.
The most eloquent, free
I mean,
flowing.
he just goes.
Backpedaling.
He just
articulate.
goes, okay?
Backpedaling.
two bipolar opposites. Michael Eric Dyson on one side, Nancy Mace on the other. So I sent her and she said, "Great pick." And I said, shh, don't tell anybody. We look good together with a laughing
This shit's
face
so nasty.
and a kissy face. And my point was, shh, don't tell anybody. We are bipolar opposites. You're on one side of the spectrum and I'm on the other side of the spectrum. And she said, ha, 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 ha. And I said, well, your gorgeousness makes the photo, so there's that. And a little smiley face. Again, I'm just saying that trying to be nice to her in the belief and the effort that if I'm nice to her and I prove we don't have any bitter consequences from our friends on television, that we can be relatively kind to each other, and I'm being nice to her. There's no hitting on you. I said, by the way, I've spoken twice at the Citadel. She said, oh, that's awesome, and sent 3 American flags, and I hit the exclamation point.
Yes.
She put a heart.
8
Well, your gorgeousness makes the photo, so there's that. Then she removed the heart two days later because she knew she was up.
Removing the heart,
Bro.
holding the receipts on the removal
I've
of
never
the
heard
heart.
a man so guilty in my life.
Yo, listen.
All I said was,
Shoot or shoot, man. He tried to think.
All he needs to do at this point is he married though? Is that the thing?
I don't know. The
'Cause if
thing
he's not
is that
married-
she's a racist.
Well, fine,
and
if
he
she's
called
racist.
her a racist and then still started flirting
set
with
him
her.
up.
If he
though.
wants
She
to
set him
say, listen, I know she racist, but you can still be racist and look good, and I could. Because you know how like you could hate fuck somebody.
See,
on
but this
some,
is my
like,
point.
you
Pussy
fucking
is stronger than racism.
That's what I'm saying. Racism.
Pussy is
We'll
stronger
lose
than
the
racism.
pussy every
This is the
day.
problem. This man
Back to
is
Monster.
an
Halle
African
Berry.
American studies professor.
Yeah.
This guy knows what has been done to our people in high detail.
Centuries.
He knows that this girl would have called the police on Emmett Till
Yeah.
in a heartbeat.
This is the dude with the
And he's
dashiki dating the
still-
white girl.
This is someone that knows being nice is not curing racism. And he's still trying to paint it as if I was just trying to establish, like niggas, you was trying to establish this dick in this pussy.
Shoot or shoot.
I always like to give people the benefit of the doubt. You know me. Let's just say he was really just trying to be nice and disarm her on some like, hey man,
Too many emojis, bro.
and maybe his old ass didn't get the net.
Oh,
He didn't figure it out.
The kissy face is very straightforward. Because there's 2 kissy faces too. There's one with a heart, there's one with no heart. He chose the one with the heart.
You know, if
He
it was,
knew what he was doing.
If it was a one ha, it would have been a different answer. But if it was a ha ha, it might have been a little bit cheeky. But
He put
the
a ha?
7, 8 ha's.
He put
had
a
him
ha
feeling
on the ha ha ha. That's how I knew he was
up.
smitten.
gooning. I knew this man was horny when he put
Yeah.
that ha. You know what I come on, man.
Hold on, what
you
time
know
was
when
it
a girl
sent
ain't
to?
make a joke, but you like
That matters, though. That matters.
What time was that shit sent?
Oh, I don't know.
If it was on demon time,
See, it doesn't
Oh,
say a
it's not
time.
even
Doesn't say a
there.
time. Yeah, we need the time. Oh man, if this is on the late night,
8:56, 9 o'clock.
that would be greasy.
Oh, it is there. Top of the screenshot.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, 8:56
Oh, that was when
is
they
the
took
time when it was
shot.
screenshot.
Yeah.
And it could be AM or PM. We don't know.
Oh, look at that photo saved on his end.
Oh no, this is her. This is her picture. This is her screenshot. She's ha ha ha. He's the one talking.
Oh yeah, that's right. He sent it.
So she saved the pictures. So she saved the pictures.
The receipts.
4K.
Bruh,
So-
he in a race play. He need to admit it.
Sometimes
I feel like, huh?
Isn't he half white though?
I don't
He got
know.
white,
I have
he
no
got white in
idea.
his bloodline.
It would explain why he went so hard for Drake the other day. he was going half for Drake the other day. And I was like,
Canadians.
all of it down the drain. I was like, don't let the Kendrick supporters see this. Oh my God, dog. I read this and I just pictured Dr. Umar walking out of a cloud of smoke with like lightning, like Thanos.
Stop,
Bro,
brother.
this is nasty work, man. Nasty work. Anyways, moving on. What else happened this week? Talked about the Diddler. Jamie Foxx, Jerry Jones. This is another haughty moment that we need to discuss.
Jamie Foxx is another one of those dudes that get thrown into the conversation at the Diddy parties.
Yep. And the joke is, the first time I ever heard of anything Diddy related was on Jamie Foxx's Foxhole Radio show that he used to have. This is a very early days podcast. I don't even know if he knew it was a podcast because they called it radio.
Right.
But the whole format was podcast. There's a bunch of comedians, and he had Exhibit on, and I think Superhead. I think they were both on, and they started talking about Diddy's parties, and obviously this is like 2000, maybe 3 or 4, and so it's flagrant.
Right.
They going off.
Yeah.
You know,
They're
the
saying
talks.
some shit.
They're
Right,
saying
right.
some shit. And Exhibit starts talking about a story about how Diddy took him and Superhead to a gay club without telling them. And he was sitting in the car there waiting for Diddy, and Superhead's like, yo, be careful with him. Be careful with him. He's sneaky. And she was like, he likes to get pegged. He likes dice thrown at his ass.
What?
And all this shit. And Exhibit's like sitting there like, all right, cool. Like
Bouncing
at the end of
dice
the
off
day,
the
this is
booty's
Superhead.
crazy.
I'm not gonna, take her word for it completely. And then they go to this club, and it's like 4 a.m. They're at this club, and Exhibit's like, I'm getting a drink or whatever. I'm not really paying attention. And like 10, 15 minutes into being there, I start looking around. I'm like, hold on. There's a dude butt-ass naked.
That's
He
already.
said no clothes on. Just a dude butt-ass naked dancing in the corner. Another 2 dudes making out. And he's like, yo, wait, what the fuck? And him and Superhead leave. And yeah, they just started making bare jokes about it. And that was the first time I was hearing this, and I was like, nah, there's no way, bro. Like, this is during Pit My Ride days.
Yeah.
I'm like, Exhibit's risking his carear to lie like this?
Yeah.
I don't know, man. This got to have some sort of truth to it.
Maybe that's how he got Triple X.
Oh no.
You're fucked. But Jamie Foxx was at, I guess, like a Cowboys practice or something like that. And he's with Jerry Jones, the owner of the team.
That video was looking
Yeah,
very,
I seen
very
that. That was
slave
suspect.
ownerish. Just like,
And yeah, he's standing beside him, and he's reading over like the stats of a player. He's talking to Jamie about the stats of a player.
You know, I called Davis for the jet. It's not.
So you can see that at the practice.
5'9",
Listen to the background.
9 and 3 inch head. 8.5 inch dick.
Look at Jamie's face. Yo, he's like 3.5 inch hands, 8.5 inch dick.
9 and 3.5 inch hands.
Casually,
That's a
too.
long ass hand.
It's a
Casually,
big ass
casually.
hand, bro. Just
Eight-
but it was the
8-inch
thank
dick.
you.
Yeah, it was casually.
it's the casualness that he's saying this, right? Now, this is very layered, okay? The casualness of him saying that as an owner of a football team with all black guys, with what we know about the NFL Combine, what we know about slave auctions back in the day, this sounds...
Come on, man.
We in the 1400s right here. This is crazy. He sounds like he's auctioning him off.
That's what it sounded like. And
On
Jamie's
top of
just
that,
sitting there like a house.
He's so comfortable
Uncle Tom.
saying it to Jamie
Yeah.
that I'm looking at Jamie weird now.
Right. Exactly.
And not on anything, just the fact that somebody says this to you that comfortably means this is a conversation that constantly happens. And it made me start thinking about all the black celebrities that, especially lately, have been really close to billionaires, right? Like you have Meek and Michael Rubin and Lil Baby Michael Rubin, like all these guys with Michael Rubin. You got a couple guys that are close with Jerry Jones.
Yeah.
You got a couple guys who are close with other football owners and stuff and basketball team owners.
Right.
And it's like, how many times, because these guys say whatever they want. They're billionaires. And they run shit. Like when you own the Dallas Cowboys, like
Do what you want.
you do what you want.
David, what happened at what was that dude? Not David Stern, the dude from Clippers?
Yeah. David Donald Sterling.
Donald Sterling. Whatever.
Donald Sterling.
That would never happen to
But
this
you see
guy.
that was
the NFL.
that was how he was talking.
That's exactly how it was.
And how like a lot of owners allegedly talk bringing, because after games, if, for example, the guy that built the building came to the game and his son wants a picture with LeBron,
yeah.
they're bringing him back to the change room and he's getting a picture with LeBron.
Yeah.
LeBron, you got to wait around.
Sorry, LeBron, you ain't going nowhere.
And they
I
have
own
to
you.
wait around.
Yeah.
Same thing with any artist that goes to a building. Usher goes to a building and say the head of the sponsor, biggest sponsor, say Juicy Fruit, brings their kids there. Usher got to stick around. You got to wait for it, right? And so they clearly have way more power, way more money, way more whatever. How many times are they talking like this in front of black artists that we revere and love, black actors, black whatever? And these guys just have to eat it.
They're probably numb to it at this point. Well, not numb to it, but they just know how much money they have and how much like their bag depends on them keeping their cool.
Is that cooning?
Low key.
This is a question for him.
Low key. Nah, I mean,
you
like,
stay safe.
No. Yo.
We'll keep this one right here.
Right? Yo, I mean, like, low key it is, but like I can see it from both sides. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like from seeing
Same.
it from like the black side, I'm like, if I'm in that position, if I'm Usher, if I'm Jamie, if I'm whoever, like, you gotta do what you gotta do for a
Do
bag
you
at the
though?
End of the day.
What's enough money?
There's never enough money, my nigga.
Yeah,
You know
see,
what I'm
that's how
saying?
you
Like,
get into that
there's
problem right
never
there.
enough money, my nigga.
That's
you know
how you
what
get
I mean?
into that
But
problem
there's
right there.
levels to it,
I feel
though.
like everybody should set a number before they get rich. I really do. Because once you start getting past that number, you start compromising your morals,
Yeah,
dog.
you're getting cooked.
Because if you are like, I gotta get the bag.
Yeah.
The bag is necessary. I gotta stay relevant. I gotta.
But like, there's
You're
levels.
gonna run into this situation eventually.
It's a difference between me sitting and hearing about a dick size from a football coach versus me being at a Diddy party and getting my cheeks bust open. Like there's levels to it.
Yeah,
you feel
obviously,
me?
for
So
sure.
I'm saying like the level that I'm stopping at, like this is a good place. Like this is a safe space. You know what I mean? Like I'm gonna stop with the football bullshit because it's like I just gotta hear it. I ain't doing nothing. You know
But
what I
this
mean?
my thing is like
It's
I
almost
only have to
expected.
hear
You
something
feel what
like
I'm
this
saying?
Yeah, yeah.
once
Yeah.
to be like, all right, I'm good.
Yeah.
I don't need to come back to Cowboys.
But
And
the
you're
thing
rich.
is,
like
like-
you can really do whatever you want outside
It's not
of
even that. He's not even getting paid to hear this shit. So like that's what makes it even crazy.
But what's the benefit really
That's what I'm
worth
saying.
sitting through this?
Sexual
What is the
assault.
benefit?
Call HR. That's crazy at this point.
What is the benefit? When you're Jamie Foxx, Oscar award winning Jamie Foxx, rich beyond belief.
Yeah.
Okay? You are a box office smash.
Maybe this is any given Sunday too. Who knows? Maybe he's doing some
guy's doing side
method
missions.
acting,
He
doing
can
some
go to
shit.
somewhere else. He can go to a high school football
I mean,
coach.
he's
He
a
can-
Dallas guy too, right?
I mean,
So-
sure. No, listen. I'm not judging. He does what he wants, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't know the full extent of their relationship. I don't know if this is an isolated incident. I'm just assuming that it can't be, just based off the comfortableness.
That's probably the clone Jamie too, man. Like, you know,
Here you go.
He seemed shocked though. He seemed shocked in the video. He seemed like what the
He
fuck.
cut it off immediately.
Yeah.
But is that a shock? Like, oh, he didn't know I'm on video,
yeah.
or is it a shock? Like you said that because
Yeah,
I
but
feel
he's
like
still
there's an
he doesn't wanna
opportunity
get
for
him in
comedy
trouble.
there
But
as
he-
a comedian.
But he posted it.
I don't know. I
That
don't think he
was a
posted it.
live.
I think this was live.
Oh.
It's someone's screen grab.
Someone caught him lacking.
Yeah. I don't think this was a video that he just posted. This is a live
That makes
thing.
it different then.
I think he
still.
also stopped it to not get him in trouble. Because if that shit, no, well, not himself.
Yeah, Jerry.
Jerry.
Yeah.
If Jerry, if
There's so many reasons.
Yeah,
He could-
Jerry will be like, yo, why the fuck did you keep recording?
yeah.
And why'd you let that shit play? Like,
Yep.
But you know
There's
what's
so many
fucked
reasons.
up? That makes you think, like, how much did people get away with before the social media era?
Dog, we're finding out
Bro.
right
Like-
now.
Like,
We're literally finding out.
It's kind of scary. Like, they're getting away with murder, dog.
What Diddy, the freak offs Diddy was doing, are the same freak offs Bill Cosby and Hugh Hefner were doing.
A lie.
Because if you were in LA in the 70s and 80s, the amount of freak offs that happened to that Playboy mansion, brother. They had this one special part of the mansion that was like a club, like strictly for the who's who and whatever. And it was all drugs, all that shit. Like, bro, think of Studio 54. Like, there's so many instances and places you could point to where just some nasty, freaky ass shit was going on.
and the freedom in the 70s and 80s. Come on now. We
Different.
didn't have the
Different.
liberal, like
Listen.
the shit we were doing.
Even as a black man, I feel like there are a couple years in the 70s there, man, that might have been kind of litty to live through. Like,
Despite the racism.
fuck was free. Fuck was free in the 70s, all right?
Condoms
boom.
were still like,
man.
they were like nothing.
They were like, whatever.
optional.
lambskin.
Very optional.
You know?
Optional.
There wasn't, white people had not had sex with all these animals yet, and we weren't
Whoa.
getting all these
Yeah, the STDs.
diseases and STDs.
Yeah.
That's how it came to be, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell y'all.
You know how they say everybody nowadays has like some form of herpes?
HPV, yeah.
Then it was half.
It was less
There
than
was
half.
still
It
there was
was
still
probably,
people that didn't have it.
probably 10% of the world.
That's crazy.
And so that's why you got the baby boom and all that. Because
Would you go back, though?
To
Would you
the
get a chance?
70s? To the 70s,
Would you
yeah.
go back? You go back?
Yeah.
All right.
That's the pimp times. That's freaking
70,
soul.
73, 74, like 73 to 76.
That pure cocaine era?
Before cocaine.
Oh,
That's right before.
shit.
Cocaine about to drop.
Nah,
About
this-
77,
this is-
78.
70s is cocaine, 80s is crack.
nigga.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I see what you're
Like
saying.
that fresh,
No,
like,
then, yeah, no,
like
I'm definitely
Soul
there.
Train, Soul
Absolutely.
The
Train.
60s
Dog,
was acid.
There's no
and
better time to party than the 70s. You can't convince me there's a better time than the
that was
70s or 80s.
That was disco.
Yup.
Yeah.
That was funk. That was rock and roll at its peak.
Everything.
Like, everything punk rock was just
Everything
coming
high
out.
energy was booming.
Yeah.
Booming.
Different shit.
Sylvester? Booming. You ever heard of Sylvester?
Like Salone? Like,
No. It was he's one of the guys that like helped pioneer like house music. Like
Oh, nah.
EDM kind of exists because of a song he did called, I think it's like You Make Me Want to Feel or something like that. It's a big tune. You've heard it. If you hear
Yeah,
it, then
probably
you'll be
heard
like,
the remix
oh,
or
okay,
two.
okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, like a lot of that stuff, I feel like was arguably the best time. Like white people are starting to be like, hey, leave those black people alone.
Yeah.
People don't want to go to war. You got the peace movement. Like it was turmoil, but there's a lot of good shit too in the 70s, I feel like. It would have been a vibe.
And
What
the
else?
80s were so shit because they're like, no, things are too good. We need to fuck things up.
Yeah. Being black in the 80s, I don't know how fun that could have been.
What was the era when they had actual cocaine, like in Coca-Cola? Like, what era was that?
That was in the
probably like
1800s.
that was probably
Oh, that was way back.
Yeah.
Oh, my fault.
early days.
Okay.
That's when you want to go back, right?
Nigga, holy. Yo, send
Listen,
me
we
back
gotta
there.
talk about. Speaking of substances, we gotta talk about how Driver95 started Cutwater.
A lie? Listen, man.
Cutwater is going crazy in this city.
Nuts.
Going
fuck is
ass.
Cut-
It's right here.
Nuts. You feel
This
me?
drink right here.
No sponsor.
Two of these bad boys
Out of here.
You're done.
I had 2 before I came here. To be
Wait,
honest.
12.5?
Yeah, it's light work.
You're
though.
done.
Damn.
Light work though.
And it tastes good.
Yeah.
So
This
it's
flavor,
like-
not so much. I'm more of like a rum mai.
Which one is this
guy.
one?
This
The
is
margarita?
this is the fucking margarita one. Yeah, tequila margarita.
True.
You feel me? I had Canada sucks, bro. I fucking had a homie bring me back the Long Island iced tea from the States. Booming.
A lot of those ones that don't get over here are because of health regulations. So I'm not mad at
those
it.
are the best tasting ones though.
Yeah,
Like, I'm
because
not
of
gonna
the
lie to you.
sugar and red dye.
Probably. Yeah, you know what I mean? But like, yeah, Canada ain't got the good shit, bro.
Is it really
Like,
sweet? Or is it just like carbonated, almost like?
No. This one actually tastes like a fucking margarita. Like it tastes like a go to the bar margarita. That's what it tastes like. But it's just, I think they're lying about the percentage though. It's not 12.5.
If it was 12.5, 2 of those would fuck me up, bro.
Nigga, it's probably like a 20. I'm not gonna lie.
It's a 20?
Nigga, it's not 12.5. Anybody who's drank this shit can tell you this is not 12.
Yeah, they're lying.
They're
lying.
lying.
Alright.
Someone has to test it. They're capping. They're capping.
May I see the can? Let me,
Yeah,
how
see
much
the can.
sugar in
Please
this
stop
bitch?
capping.
How much
feel me?
sugar in this bitch?
I'm not sure if he even tells you, bro. Might not even tell you, Wagwan.
He made a. When did you make that video?
Yo, probably like the beginning of summer. It was July.
July
Midsummer. I
times.
think it was like July, like maybe like just before
And
Caravana.
it went viral, right?
It went immediately. Yo, like I literally
How much
posted
views is
it
that?
across TikTok and Instagram, over 1 million. Easily. I made multiple videos, over 1 million. The comments, insane.
Wow.
I
Cut water?
Yeah, nuts, bro. But the thing, it's not even new.
I'd never heard of it until that moment.
And it was out like
And-
2 years before I posted the video. That's the thing.
Never
it was
heard of
already
it.
it was already a thing. I made a video. I was gonna put it as my Instagram story, and I'm like, yo, fuck it, let me post it as a reel today. You know what I mean? Woke up the next day like 100K, and I'm like, yo, next day 200K, and I'm like, every day just went up. People are messaging me, shit's blowing up. I'm walking into LCBOs, people are pointing me out. I'm like, yo, this is like, fam, I kicked you. I'm in Vaughan for a wedding. You feel me? I don't even live in Vaughan. I live in Durham. I walk into Vaughan LCBO for a wedding, bro. Looking for some cut water, you know what I mean? As I walk in, random brown youth in the line. Yo, I know
You're
you.
the cut water man.
That's exactly what happened. And like I'm there, and I'm like, suit and tie, and I'm like,
Dude, the cut water.
that's exactly what happened.
Bro,
And
man,
I'm like,
dude, you're the cut
yo,
water guy,
damn.
man.
Yeah, bro, for real. That's exactly what happened.
Yo, this Canadian brown guy is hilarious.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And at that point, I'm like, yo, this is nuts. Because
Yo,
like,
and after that, I started seeing mad people on the timeline. Yo, cut water this, cut water that. I'm like,
stores are sold out.
I went to LCBO trying to find it, sold out. I'm like, dog, I started looking into stocks.
Yeah. Man, are giving me no credit. That's
I'm
a
like,
crazy
this is
thing,
about
too.
to go crazy on Black Twitter. Whenever Black Twitter hypes up a drink,
Over.
it goes nuts.
And I'm
Yeah,
getting
then-
no credit for it. That's the worst
And
part.
then
Welcome to the internet,
now you gotta start
brother.
putting the
Welcome
honey
to the
packs.
internet.
Put some honey packs inside. And
I
then-
see man's doing that, and I'm like, why are we doing all that? Why we? And the worst part about it, like, we're doing it around men, which just pisses me off. It's like we're putting honey packs in
around
drinks
men if you're straight.
around. It's crazy work.
Super wild.
And
Why
I
you
know
trying
some
to get
mans that be doing
bricked
that, and
up
I'm
with
like,
the mandem, dog. Man, are chilling at the studio.
Honey packs.
I'm like, what? You trying to fuck this beef for real?
Nah.
God damn.
hey, yo, take it.
Freaky ass nigga.
Yeah, no.
Did you
it
guys
doesn't
ever
make no
used to
sense.
put honey on your spliffs or blunts back in the day when you?
Yeah, I
when you
tried
were-
honey.
yeah, I remember that.
I
Yeah,
tried.
yeah.
I tried maple syrup too.
Yeah.
People would say, "Oh, it makes your spliff last longer."
Yeah.
Like,
If you had the honey, if you had the honey packs on the spliff, it'd make your
that's crazy.
dick last longer.
That's crazy.
I feel like he's talking from experience.
Yo, it sounds very
He's
experienced.
talking
though.
from
You did that?
experience.
No. I never tried the honey packs.
No,
I never
no,
tried
no,
the honey packs.
That's
I'm
nuts.
drinking it right now.
But no cap though. Like, tell these niggas to hit me up though. Real nigga shit.
Cut water?
Tell them to hit me the fuck up.
Tell them hit me up. Shit.
Fuck out of here, bro. Niggas be
I'm
racist.
alive. Be like, I made a video. We all look alike. Oh my gosh. What'd you say, James? We do need this. Yes, we need to
100%.
cut water
Did you get a-
sponsor
did
for
you
the
get a
pod,
sponsorship?
man.
As a
Nah, yo,
result?
that's what I'm talking about. Yo, my nigga, like, they haven't even answered a DM. That's what, you see what
Tell
I'm
them.
saying?
This
Like,
man got you.
Manifestation moments right here.
it's at a point where like they might be racist. I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Nah, fam. If you go to their
This
IG,
is not how to start a partnership.
Right, nah, fuck the partnership,
Yo, I saw
dog.
what happened to Diddy when
Yeah,
he
you see
called
what
them
I'm
people
saying?
racist.
All I'm saying is like you go to their Instagram, it's a bunch of like white people at the cottage sipping on cut water. They don't want to fuck with
Not
the
the
dark
cottage
dude.
attack.
They don't
Oh,
want
no.
They don't. Black niggas don't own cottages, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
sick to my stomach.
That's what it is. That's what it is. But hey,
Do black people want cottages?
yes.
I don't know if black people like wildlife like that.
Have you been to a cottage?
A million times. I love it.
So what are you
Says
talking
them-
about?
You're-
No, I don't know if black people want cottages though.
You're an
'Cause
Oshawa
if they
man,
did,
right?
then, you know.
Ajax. Yeah.
Ajax, you're a Durham guy.
Yeah,
so
Durham
like
guy.
the fact, like the East End guys, I always find have a bit more. The East End Durham folks,
Yeah.
have a bit more ties to the camping grounds and the cottages. and
Okay,
whatnot.
camping. Fuck no, I'm not camping nowhere. You know what I mean? I'm not sleeping outside. That's crazy. But put me in a nice cottage. Put me on the lake. Give me a boat. You know what I mean? Like some s'mores by
It's
the campfire.
refreshing. Hell yeah.
Yeah, like my nigga, it's lit.
Some
You feel me?
Molly.
Like you got to keep some white friends. It's
This
like,
guy said
that's
Molly.
how I'm
Some
going.
Molly.
Yeah, Molly. I don't know. They
Some
tried putting me on
mushrooms.
shrooms. You see what I'm
First
saying?
place I ever
Yo,
did Molly
acid
was
though, acid.
at a cottage. Shrooms I want to try at a cottage for sure.
You gotta try acid.
I feel
Black
like I
people
need
are
to
scared of
know.
shrooms for some reason, though. It's weird. Black
Because they
people
don't
hate
want to see
shrooms.
things.
That's what I'm saying. Like, fam, I posted
There's
shrooms
too much trauma
at the
that they don't
cottage,
wanna-
and the amount of black people that hit me up were like, "Yo, don't do it, bro. Hope he didn't do it, dog." Da, da, da. And I'm like, "Yo, bro, why do all the black people hate shrooms, dog?" Like,
Well, I think it's we've been I don't want to say trained, that's a crazy word. We've been programmed to enjoy weed for the most part, right? And I find a lot more black people are doing coke now, especially too.
Wow.
I've seen that in the States a lot.
can't do it.
Where,
Yeah,
no, I can't put anything on my
Yeah,
nose.
I never liked when coke came to the hood.
I can't even put
You
the
know? I was
COVID
o-
swab up
I was
my
okay
nose.
with the Negroes smoking reefer at the jazz clubs. You know, that's like
Yeah, I can't do
that
coke.
was like the least.
Also, I
did.
can't afford coke, so like that's like another.
That's
thing, you know
way
what I
too
mean?
expensive, man.
That's
I
what
don't
I'm
know
saying.
how
I'm not-
people. That's a
yeah.
very
Yeah, it's an
expensive
expensive
hobby.
habit for sure.
We're not doing all that.
And it doesn't last long.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like,
there's
listen, I
See, I didn't know all that.
Woo. Hey.
No, but the shrooms thing, I think it has a lot to do with religion, to be honest. I think seeing things as automatically attached to something demonic
Duppies.
and duppies, and black people don't mess with that.
I hear that.
So I know me, I just don't want, I need complete control of my brain and situations
Yeah.
for the most
from
part.
what I've heard and what I've seen, it's not one of those.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
like it's gonna take you on a ride, right? Like you can't control what happens on there, and that's why that whole ayahuasca thing. I'm like, I don't think everybody needs to take ayahuasca.
Yeah,
I
I'm
think
good
that
on
some
that.
people's life could take a tragic turn after taking ayahuasca because you're seeing like
Yeah.
literal entities
Yeah.
and talking to them.
You would never need that.
It's
That
like
doesn't
people
make
that
any
don't like
sense.
going on roller coasters.
Oh, that's me.
You know?
That's me.
me.
What are
Why-
we talking about?
The
Why?
control
Why?
isn't there.
Yeah,
Why?
it's like why would you want to put your body
Why
through
would
that,
I
the fear,
pay
all
to have
that
a heart
stuff?
attack, nigga?
And
Like,
it
that
doesn't
doesn't make
thank
any
you.
sense. Like,
And it
that's
doesn't make,
stupid.
and I don't need to do this.
And I've seen rides fail.
And I've seen people die.
They're man-made machines.
This is crazy.
We're not doing all that, my
This is
nigga. Like,
nuts.
fam, people are getting up there and they're stuck. And it's like, we're up here.
Did you see the people who were stuck on that swing ride?
That's what I'm
And
talking about.
It was a storm.
Lawsuits are being dropped.
The lawsuit. I'm killing people.
Oh, man.
Lawsuits.
I might fall on purpose.
Bro,
like,
I'm killing people.
But don't you ever want to know the feeling of,
Nah,
overcoming
bro. That's not one of those.
this fear
It's not- I will-
and knowing
What
that
are we
you can
talking
go
about?
through it
Listen,
and handle it?
listen, I've been
Because
going to
millions of
Wonderland.
people have went through it and rid that.
I've been going to
You're
Wonderland
going based
for
off
years.
of one or two things
Nah.
that happen every
One or-
year.
no,
One or two.
Every
One or
year.
two.
One or
Every
two's
year.
insane.
Do you
One
want
or
to know
two
how
a
many
year.
things that happen in roller coasters every year?
Google
we'll
Six
do it
Flags.
right now.
Google Six
No,
Flags.
I'm
We'll do
doing
it
it
right
What
now.
are you talking about?
Every
How
year.
many accidents
Holy.
happen on roller coasters per year?
Okay.
Let's see what ChatGPT says.
Whatever number it is too
All
much.
right.
30,000
Oh.
to 35,000 injuries
Oh.
A year.
a year.
Oh.
35,000 injuries a year.
A
Oh.
year.
Okay, now type up cars.
I don't care. I don't care about relativity.
Exactly.
I don't care about
If you're gonna
relativity
drive a
though.
car that's
I
driving
can
the same
control the
speed.
whip. I'm
But
not
I
driving
control
the
the
roller
whip.
coaster. Am
You
I
know
driving the roller
Because
coaster?
control the whip.
fucking speed.
Am I
Nah.
driving the roller coaster?
Listen.
If I was driving the roller coaster, I'd
Your
feel a lot
fucking your
easier.
passenger seat with wifey.
No, I'll drive. Let's drive now.
If you
Yes.
bring me to
in the past
Wonderland
year,
today,
Exactly.
But for all the years
And I was
beforehand-
terrified before then, and that's why I got my G2, because I don't have to be afraid anymore.
if you bring me to Wonderland today, fam,
crazy.
I'm
So
holding
don't
bags.
take a plane. Don't take a plane to go anywhere.
I don't fuck with planes either, to be honest.
I have to take a plane though.
Yeah,
There's a
but-
difference.
But I don't fuck with them either, though.
I don't have to go on a roller
After like
coaster.
9/11 happened, I don't really fuck with planes. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't like planes. Yo, same thing with
Why do you
cruises.
think your plane's so special? They gonna jump on your plane.
Yo, cruises. I have never been on a cruise, and
I will never go on a cruise. I will never go on a
I can't even
cruise.
swim. I'm not going on no fucking
Thank you.
big.
What's the point?
Last time niggas went on a boat. All right.
All right.
All right.
Talk to me.
All right.
Niggas don't do boats.
Niggas don't do boats. You know what I mean?
And
Last
a
time
cruise
niggas went on a boat.
A cruise is prison on water, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not doing that.
No cap, though. I heard they're lit though. Like
They're super lit.
Yo, man's got roller coasters on the cruises.
Theaters.
Man's got go
theaters.
karts on the.
I never knew. Yo, what's
Low key, it's booming.
They be having orgies.
Freak offs on the cruise.
Freak offs.
The
People
Soca-
be
the
dying
Soca
on those
cruises
cruises.
be a
yo.
thing.
Yeah, nah, I'm
People
not
be
doing
dying
that.
on those
Not doing
cruises.
that.
Like, cause so many old people
I
that
seen,
go on
I seen
cruises.
Titanic.
Yeah, people die on cruise because they go on there when they're 85 years old.
Exactly.
Spending their last little money.
On a cruise.
Yo,
yeah.
there's that cruise that came back that was on that 9-month trip.
Yeah.
9 months is crazy.
9 months.
People spending 100,000 for that 9
Yeah,
months.
9 months, but you're going to see over 60 countries.
I'm good with
Instead
that.
of
kinda
spending, instead of spending 100,000, on your home, staying at home.
They actually, a lot of people put up their homes
Yeah.
Really?
and take that money and go on the
It's
trip.
never that serious.
Yeah,
I watch it on YouTube.
Just those people walking around with the
walk through
camera.
cities.
Yeah. It's not,
I
yo,
do that when
fam.
I'm going to a city.
Yeah.
And when I'm going to a city, especially if I can find the little area
Yeah.
on video,
Yeah.
I'll watch the video.
If you go to the gym, the treadmills have the same shit. You can pick a random city, pick a random place, and do the same walking motion on the treadmill. Like,
yeah, exactly.
I'm not paying. I'm not paying for that. Like that's.
No, I
good.
definitely watch those people on YouTube who walk through cities and just like be like, all right, I don't know. Okay, CVS is there. Okay, cool. Like, just be like, okay, I can pick up a SIM card over here. I
Yeah.
can do that over here.
I hear that.
Yeah, no.
I guess you can bank on the fact that Elvis Presley didn't have to leave North America to become the king of rock and roll.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
So-
either.
Nick had no visa.
Yeah, remember he couldn't leave. Well,
Oh yeah, because dude hid his
because
passport.
dude hid his passport, made sure that he didn't leave
Yeah.
because he couldn't leave with him.
Yeah.
Oh no way.
So yeah.
In the movie, yeah, I remember that part where
So
he
if you're
lost
not
his
flying
passport.
nowhere,
I didn't watch that.
It was trash. You didn't miss much.
That's why I didn't watch it.
You didn't miss much at
That's why I
all.
didn't watch it.
yeah, I
Didn't
didn't watch
miss
it. Somebody
much.
just told me that
Oh,
part.
like-
So
It was like
that
Michael
good.
Jackson. That's what we're talking
So
about.
one Tom Hanks role, I'm like, why? Why, brother?
yeah,
Wilson.
Why? I don't
that's
get
the
it.
first time you're like, I like Chet better.
You know what I mean?
Top 5 is home.
Top five.
Yes, sir.
Top 5 is home.
Already running amok.
Running
This
amok.
man,
Real demon.
like
Causing
I
havoc.
hate when dudes start saying, saying some Muslim text or saying some shit, and then right after it, just doing the exact opposite.
Well, yeah, he said when he was in jail, he did an interview, I believe, where he said, I'm coming out to unite the city. He was like, I've been praying a lot. Prayer has kept me at peace. And even when he did that interview coming out of the court,
Yeah, I've seen that.
saying, yeah, man, it's all about peace and positivity.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna unite the city.
He was saying it so sarcastically, or it looked so sarcastic.
It sounded more sarcastic than the first time he said it. The first time he said it sounded really sincere, and I thought, oh, he met the OG in there with the kufi. He's been changed.
I was
He's been
gonna ask,
transformed.
was he Muslim before he went in?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty
Okay.
sure.
All right.
And then he got home, put on a shiesty, put on a bucket hat, and got
Back to the bullshit.
business on
sir.
Axe Stream.
Right away.
I guess they're saying something about Chromas, and Chromas calls him like, "Yo, I ain't touch none of you niggas in that room," or whatever. He's like, "Yo, loose." He's just calling her loose. And then
That's crazy.
there's a part where
wifey,
Ack is like, "So can Kendrick come to the city?" He's like, "Yo, Kendrick, Metro Boomin, it ain't safe. It ain't safe. It ain't safe for you, Metro." And after he's talking about Kendrick, he's like, "I am Drake Shooter, 2024. I'm Drake Shooter." And he's like, his boy's like, "Yo, you don't know he's in Drake's ball leagues, a shooting guard."
Holy.
Those guys were media trained.
And I was
This
just
guy
like,
is so reckless, man.
I mean, you can't double jeopardy him. I don't know. When you stay a sentence, can it be tried again?
In Canada, I don't know.
When a sentence
Has been
is
served.
stayed in court, can it be retried? Need to know, man.
I don't know why his legal team hasn't told him, yo, chill.
Shut up.
Like,
Yes.
isn't there people around him after spending all this
I mean,
money on him?
Who said they
come
can
out?
control him,
I
though?
think certain things are just common sense and like you shouldn't got to tell people certain shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, I feel like he should just know better.
Yeah, it can be subject to retrial.
Yeah.
Because if it's due to an issue like a procedural error or the emergence of new evidence, then the entire trial might be subject to retrial.
Mm-hmm.
And it does not mean that the case is dismissed or ended. So
And
he
they're
should probably
they
be
just
careful.
they threw his shit out only because the evidence that they tried to present off of Instagram and off of music videos wasn't suffice. Right?
Is that why?
Yeah, well, that's what I was reading.
Okay.
So,
Interesting. But yeah, listen, I really do hope that, because what he was saying wasn't like, it wasn't like he was calling out Toronto rappers. Like, that's the usual thing that we see, right? So he might still be on the whole Unite Toronto wave. And
We need
honestly, I
that.
do think he's one of the only people that can do it.
Low key, yeah, and like we kind of need that low key.
And it's because of his ties to Ack and to Aiden Ross and all these guys that are huge streamers. He has a star quality, regardless of if you like him or not. And it's because he has the courage to be disliked, which a lot of people do not have the courage to do. If you know that you're gonna get scrutiny for something, you still do it anyways.
yo, brave soul.
A lot of people can't do that, and it's just a fact, right? And the more I'm in this media landscape, I'm noticing, like, for example, if you want a really successful podcast, have ill-informed bad takes. Do no research. Just talk from your heart. Just talk from your heart. Do no research whatsoever.
Be wrong.
Speak for your heart. Be very wrong.
Be wrong
You'll
and
blow
strong,
up.
baby. Wrong
You'll
and
blow up.
strong
That's how you
is
go viral,
always the
bro.
way.
That's how you go viral. Just do whatever you feel like, regardless of what people think. If you have the ability to shut out outside noise and do whatever you feel like, you have the ability to be a star. Right?
wrong and strong.
Quickly, I should say that. Star quickly. Because you can be an ethical star that takes the long route. It's just the longer route.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a lot of people don't have the patience for that. They need that instant gratification, that
Right.
instant success. And yeah, it's just, I feel like he's in a unique position, and I hope that he's serious about like what his early sentiments were, which is uniting the city, because hip hop in this city has taken a drastic downturn.
What?
A drastic, like, I don't hear. There was a moment in the 2010s where Toronto music was playing a prime time of the club, like 1:30, 2 a.m. Baka, what's it called? Pressa, Tory. You're getting Smoke Dog. You're getting like
Houdini.
there's
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Houdini. You can get a whole half hour to 45 minutes of straight Toronto bangers.
Right.
Pull up in a Black Challenger, all that shit. And now it's non-existent. It's non-existent. You might hear Live Up to My Name.
Banger.
Might hear Pangs. That's about it.
Things and tools.
That's all. That's it. And there's nothing that's really like sticking. My
Smiley.
one thing with Toronto has always been like, yo, why don't we have a dance yet? The closest we got to a viral dance is Raptor Foot, and that stayed in the city.
Raptor foot? No, freaking this thing.
Yeah, but that's not a
What's that guy's name again? The Moji. Yeah, the Moji hand was
But
crazy.
it never became a dance.
Nah.
It was just a thing that Drake did.
He tried to carry it on. He
It
tried to
wasn't.
carry it on.
It wasn't like in the clubs where like people were doing the dab. Like, you know what I mean? Like it didn't become a thing like that. So it's like, yeah, little things that were just missing from the hip hop game. Where like I can understand why Americans would look at us and be like,
I think our music is too aggressive to have dancing to it.
I think our music is too aggressive. I think our city's too small.
I feel the
In
culture is
terms
too
of degrees of
ingrained.
separation.
It's also the culture is also too ingrained in playing the wall. Like only in recent years did people start dancing again. Otherwise, people were mean mugging, playing the wall, or too cool to dance. And if you're gonna dance, it was just to catch a real good wine.
Yeah, I
That's
feel
it,
like
you know?
even if you're a rapper, you need melody. Like you need you need melody to get that big look, and it's not. There's no one doing it a consistent enough clip
Nah.
yet, where it's really like, yeah, I don't know. It's tough. It's a lot of it has to do with obviously a lot of people died, a lot of people went to jail,
Yeah.
and a lot of the talent now is on the mysterious vibe, which I'm not feeling. We've talked about it multiple times where it's like everyone's trying to do the weekend
Yeah,
type
everyone's trying
of
to be
obscurity.
allure and have this aura or
and I need them to be annoying.
demure.
Yeah.
Demure. Stop
Demure.
using these fucking
Very mindful.
Adjective,
Very
like-
demure.
man.
Very
There's
cutesy.
these trendy adjectives that start coming into play.
But see,
Like,
even something like that, where are the artists that are dipping into those trends?
yeah,
You know what I mean? Like, at a certain point, you can't just keep trying to look cool, bro.
yeah.
It's not working, man. And
vulnerability.
I find that's what our artists specifically. Everybody's just trying to look cool.
Yeah.
Tory Lanez did not blow up by trying to look cool.
Nah, man, you saw the hairline before
That
the
man was
hairline.
hustling
no.
CDs at Young and Dundas Square,
Yeah,
and just anybody he can give his music to, he was giving it without shame.
little dude, big teeth,
Had a
big
spiel.
forehead, ready to go.
You know what I mean?
It's a
Like,
different era though. Like he was trying to do that like before the Instagram, before the Twitter though.
but
Like,
still, or even around that time, not a lot of artists were doing it.
yeah, facts.
Like you'd see 2 or 3 mans at Young and Dundas Square. Go to Times Square right now.
Yeah.
Go to Times Square right
Yo,
now
I had a
and try to
man-
not listen to music.
I had a man try to give me a mixtape at a LCBO the other day. On God.
As he
Like,
should.
I swear to God.
You see what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of shamelessness people need to have for their craft. And it's like,
Delusions of grandeur. You need to
Exactly.
be delusional.
exactly. And
Borderline
it takes
crazy.
work. And it takes work. You know, it's not just gonna get handed to you. There's no showcase show here where you're blowing up off after that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We don't have any House of Blues. We don't have the Apollo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, what are you doing to stand out? And the ones that I see doing it are the gal them. Sad Boy,
Sad Boy.
Aquila,
Yeah.
Kalala. Like, these are the people I see being shameless,
Yeah.
promoting their music daily,
Yeah.
and they're the ones reaping success.
I
Facts.
saw Sad Boy headlining the Cranium Festival in Ottawa.
She got a
this
song
weekend.
with Cash Cobain coming
Yeah,
out.
seen that too.
She got a
but
song with Smiley coming out.
Seen that too. Yes.
She in the
sir.
States, and you know why? Because she didn't sit around and wait. She went to
Yeah.
Atlanta, did what she had to do, signed by LVRN.
Seen her in the UK too.
She's all over.
Yeah.
Getting invited to fashion shows and doing a fashion. She did Young Thug's Spider fashion show. She was in it.
I didn't see that one.
She's in it. So it's
And
like,
also that Brazilian ballet funk sound or whatever.
yeah, she's killing
that
it.
shit is
She found her
crazy,
niche
man.
because she
Yeah.
wasn't making music that sounded like that before.
Yeah. But
And she saw she caught a wave, and what'd she do? Reinforced it, made another song like it.
Yeah.
Made another song
Yeah.
like
And
it.
she has the girls back in it too. Like the girls are super back in it.
Well, it's like you find an angle, you stick
because
to it.
I can.
You can't just have
You
a
done know.
brand and
You done
do
know.
whatever you want with your brand. You gotta direct it somewhere.
Yeah.
And she's speaking to the hot gal them.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that is, you seeing with Ice Spice how it's reaping benefits for her. Follow what's working as well. Trying to start your own thing, kind of techie. Kind of techie these days. It's like you really have to tap dance until you get to a position where you can be the trend starter. You kind of
Yeah.
got to play the game a little bit. And I don't think anybody's willing to play the game. Everybody wants this unique story that's just not realistic for 2024.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing original nowadays, and if you are, you're like the one in a million. But you're gonna always have to follow. Even like perfect example, someone like Janelle Monáe. She was like every other regular R&B chick trying to come out
Wearing a
in the-
tuxedo.
And then all of a sudden, she went tuxedo. She had long curly hair, R&B chick making
Yep.
like neo soul type shit. And then she's like, you know what? Fuck it. Boom. Switched it all up. Became so original, so undeniable.
The branding is so strong.
Yeah,
you
it's
see
so
that suit,
strong.
you're like,
Yeah.
like
that's-
at a certain point, you can put the silhouette, and that's the thing with the branding. Your branding got to get to a point where you get a silhouette will signify who you are.
yeah.
They don't need to see any details, just the outline. And it's like, I know who that is. Like you have this glasses look that you've been. I seen you rocking it from time, like
Yeah.
before. Now it's like a thing. I'm seeing mad black people
Yo, those-
are rocking the trucker.
Brother.
Those are
glasses
the
now.
riff raff. Those are cocaine.
No one's trying to give me the credit though. You see what I'm saying? As long as you see what's
I
happening.
seen you
as
wearing
long
that
as you see what's
from
happening.
like maybe last year.
All right.
Maybe
right.
even the
right.
overalls are making a comeback.
I never
He
seen
been
niggas
wearing
wear
overalls
Oakleys in
since,
my
like,
life.
Last summer.
I never see niggas do that.
Yeah,
and
it's
they
a
see
thing
me
now.
do it, and like people want to act like I didn't do it, and I'm like, yo, I did that.
It's definitely a thing now.
All right, man.
And-
I appreciate you. no, don't care. Real nigga shit. Real nigga shit. I appreciate you. Oh
But
God.
see, that can be your thing where it's like the silhouette alone of that is like, oh, okay, I know who that is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Riff Raff did it first though.
Facts.
But he's white, so it's like expected.
You know what I mean? You ain't seen niggas
These are
wearing
racist
Oakleys.
sunglasses.
That's
Like,
what
I
I'm
see
saying.
this and I hear the
KKK
N-word with
rally.
a hard ER.
Oh God,
Yeah.
Alabama type shit.
Yeah, so it's like,
when Kelly Gruber was playing for the Blue Jays,
Kelly Gruber.
he would rock those joints while sniffing
Kenny
cocaine in
Gruber.
the
Off
sixth
the
inning.
bench.
Roberto
Oh, God.
Alomar,
Yeah.
Kenny Gruber. Oh, man.
Those are
good
dope, though.
times.
Yeah,
I miss those
appreciate
Blue
you.
They're
Jays.
very, very Batman-y.
I lie.
Batman.
Villain.
Should we talk about Mark Robinson? Oh my gosh. Where do we begin with this guy? So Mark Robinson is.
You gonna read the message?
I'm gonna read the message. I have to read the message. He is a lieutenant governor of North Carolina. Okay. All right. So, you know how old people don't know how to like really use the internet like that? So like they put the same username on everything. That was his downfall. So he is a part of this this forum. It looks very like old school. Like it looks like he's been on this since like the 90s.
That shit looks like the stuff that you see in libraries, library forums.
They
and
haven't
whatnot.
updated this ever. So he goes on there. He has the same username that he has on his Twitter and everything else.
The first line's crazy.
Nude Africa
Nude
message
Africa
board.
message board.
Anything goes.
Wife's sister is the title of the post. Had me another hot morning with the wife's sister.
Mm-hmm.
She brought along her laptop this time, and we watched some videos on there on NA. I don't know what that is. Oh, on Nude Africa. Vin's here on Nude Africa. So this is a porn site. Oh my! Hold on.
This is the
Hold
comment.
on.
This is the comment feed, bruh.
He's in the forum section of a porn site.
He's deep.
Oh, you're deep
He's
in,
deep
brother.
in the trenches.
Oh my God, you're down horrific.
Right now,
If you are
he's
commenting on porn sites, period, you're down
Wait,
horrific.
hold on. Asshole till my face was covered with funky
We gonna get there.
juices.
Listen,
What the,
the one
fuck
that really
is going
got us
on?
hot was called Wet,
wet
Anal.
anal. Oh
That
my
vid
God.
got her
Yo.
pussy soaking wet, and y'all know what I did, right?
Oh no.
That ass was wet.
What does he
slick,
look like?
and good and pissy. And I licked and sucked that pussy and asshole till my face was covered with her funky juices. I don't know why I'm reading this like Uncle Ruckus, but that's the voice that's
Hold on,
coming into my head.
Then she sucked my dick till it was good and hard, then lubed
What
it
character
down
is
with
that?
wet. I'm trying to do Hank Hill now.
I'm
what it
about
was-
to bust.
Then she laid back while I greased that asshole with her pussy juice and wet.
Watching my big dick slide in and out of that asshole takes my breath away. It looks so good. We ass fuck a lot.
He gave a pussy review. This
We
is
ass
crazy.
fuck a lot, but she gave me a nasty, sexy surprise this time. Right when I was really pumping the Dookie Shoot. Oh my God! Right when I was really pumping the Dookie
Come on, that's
Shoot.
the name of the fucking podcast episode. Dookie Shoot.
Dookie Shoot. Right when I was really pumping the Dookie Shoot good, she shot a long, hot stream of piss up in the air that covered my chest and stomach. It was so fucking hot. She was coming, I was coming, she was pissing, I was covered in piss and pussy juice and lube. Damn, this girl is good. And I can't wait till next week to get some more.
And this was at the Diddy party.
This is at 11:24 a.m.
Demon time.
It ain't even lunch.
Demon time.
Yo, shout outs to Duke. That's your new name, Dookie Shoot.
Dookie Shoot! What do you got that booty credits?
Nasty work, man. This guy's a
Got that
grade A
Dookie
sicko.
Shoot.
Oh my God.
Oh,
There's
that's-
more.
For that. He's
No,
sick.
There
is.
is more.
This is the next one. The piss thing.
10:54 p.m. The piss thing is more common than most people think, and many want to admit. I have a fuck buddy that loves to lay on her stomach, spread open her ass, and have me piss all over her asshole and pussy. The longer and hotter the stream, the more she loves it. Sometimes she lies on her back and fingers herself, and when she's about to come, she wants me to piss a hard, fast stream on her clit and up her asshole. Oh my God.
Of course, I love.
What? Of course I love her to piss on me as well. Watching her asshole flex in and out while she shoots her hot piss into my chest gets me rock hard every time. Another thing she does that might seem strange is that when we hang out, she will sometimes wear her pussy juice like perfume.
What?
Meaning she will smear it behind her ears, on her neck, and on her wrist. So every time I get near her, I smell her delightful scent. That's actually a thing. Scientists, there's research behind it that said like pum pum juice pheromones attract male suitors because it's like a
Never heard that
natural thing.
So you've been in the club and you've been like, pussy.
Not me personally, no.
Yeah. Yo, see, there's somebody who told me once, like, oh, a girl's pussy smells good. I'm like, yo, pussy doesn't smell good. You just enjoy.
There's some pussy that smells good.
Here's the thing. Would you?
Do you have to smell a certain amount before it starts smelling good?
I feel
Maybe
like
not bad.
No, but I mean, like,
Pussy only
smell
smells
good,
Listen,
though?
pussy only smells good because it's pussy, and you know what it is.
Yeah.
If you smelt the same smell of pussy on a piece of paper and went like this, would you say, "Oh, this smells amazing"?
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
I
it
get what
only
you're
smells
saying.
good because it's attached to
I graded on the smell of pussy smell.
Because you smelled bad pokes.
Exactly.
I've smelled bad pokes.
You see what I'm
before.
saying?
But if you're gonna compare it to like strawberries, and be
Yeah,
like, does it
yeah,
smell
they
good?
doesn't
You can't.
smell good. Yeah,
It doesn't
yeah.
smell good.
That's what I'm saying.
So that's why I say when someone says, "Ooh, this pussy smells good,"
Yeah, that's cap.
Yeah, for pussy, it smell good. But generally, pussy doesn't smell good.
That's why when girls say their pussy smells like water, I'm like,
Shut up.
are you dead?
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Had a girl tell me it was Fiji once, and I'm like, shut up.
Shut
Like,
up.
shut up.
None of you guys smell like. Let me say, break it. None of you smell like water. Not one.
Cut water pussy. That's funny.
That cut
Shout
water.
out, James.
That cut water pussy smell.
Yo.
I smell that pussy.
You
Smell
gotta
like
put
cut
cut water in the DOOKEY SCHUTE. Gotta put
Oh,
cut water
man,
in the DOOKEY SCHUTE as a fragrance.
Oh man, the piss after she drank all that cut water. Had me harder than motherfucker.
Dog. This is a lieutenant general of North Carolina.
He's a big dude, too.
Come on,
like,
raise up. Take your
this
shirt
is
off.
crazy.
This is him also. Slavery is not bad. Some people need to be slaves.
What?
I wish they would bring it back.
Didn't
I
Kanye
would
say
certainly
that?
buy a few.
I swear Kanye said that like a while ago.
Oh, no, he
Yeah,
said slavery
but
is a
this-
choice.
Oh, okay,
Slavery is
bet.
juice, but this was, I will certainly buy a few.
I
at
would
the end
certainly
of that.
have a few of my own Negroes.
As a big black
He
dude,
wrote this
that's
in
a crazy
2010?
statement.
Wow.
This guy's
Who
carbon
found this?
footprint is insane.
I take Hitler over any of the shit that's in Washington right now.
What?
That's in 2012.
Is he still like in charge type shit?
Yes. Yes. This is a man. Listen, this is a guy that is against, he's like transphobic, he's homophobic, he's all these things, but he indulges in all these things.
That's not, he's not married.
He is.
Oh,
He's
shit.
Wife's
married.
sister.
Yeah. All right.
Wife's sister.
Wait, his wife.
Yeah, you're right.
That was the name of the first
I
article.
forgot about that
So
one.
he's
yeah.
doing that to his wife's sister.
y'all
But
never
they-
took that in?
in the Dookie
No,
shoot.
oh my god, I didn't put that
Dookie
in.
shoot
The
of his-
Dookie shoot.
Bro,
But hold on,
you're-
the
wife.
fact that you can find these types of women, because he said, "I got another fuck buddy."
A
That
lie?
does even more.
What
Like,
website is this?
how
Just
do
like
you
Nude
find-
Africa.
just
It's a
for like I'm not
porn
gonna check
site.
when I get
I'm
home.
not checking
I'm just
it.
trying to, you know what I mean?
Nude Africa is what it's called.
All right.
That's where he was posting all this stuff. This
Hold on, real quick. Nude and nude.
What is y'all sites that what's your go-to site?
A lie.
Pornhub? I'm
Pornhub.
I'm pretty regular, pretty vanilla.
You know what I mean?
You guys are Pornhub guys?
Yeah,
Both of you
Yeah,
guys?
straight
Straight
porn.
up.
Can't do that.
Was that the opening
I don't do the
song?
Pornhub.
I was
Yeah, he was
trying.
trying to
I was
do it.
trying to
Nice.
You gotta add the
do it. Just sample that. Start rapping on the Pornhub beat.
It's all about Baddie Hub, man.
Baddie Hub.
Yo,
was
I
there?
heard about that. I heard about
It's
that.
that crack, man.
I can't do
See,
that.
you're very internet savvy. So if I was to ask
I
anybody,
honestly just saw someone tweet it, and I was
Yeah.
like,
That's
"What
what
is
I'm
this?"
saying.
And I was like, "Oh,
You got that
You-
low-key
you-
exclusive shit.
quality."
yeah,
I've
you're,
seen it. Yeah,
you're
yeah,
the
I've
dude
seen
that
it.
I go to if I need anything fact checked, if I need anything
Okay,
like
I was-
online. So
I was
like,
like, "Where is this?" I was like, "Where is this going?"
yeah. So if I would trust you in your.
I think Norm's freak of the week still.
Oh, buddy.
I think he called Dookie Shoot. I think
Duke's.
Hashtag Dookie Shoot.
Oh man.
Dookie Shoot is nuts. Mustafa the Poet. We gotta study this guy's Riz at some point, man. He's rizzed up. See him here with Ayo and Debris. Emmy nominated. The Bear. Hottest show on TV.
Yo, wasn't he fucking with Billie Eilish for a point?
I heard.
I seen him with.
I heard.
That's goated.
At one point,
That's
I heard he was
goated.
talking to Kendall Jenner.
This guy's
He's
different.
friends with Angelina Jolie. Different still.
Come on now.
He's moving different out
Toronto
here, man.
man.
But remember, what you guys know is like I've
Poetry.
seen this kid come up from when he was a teen, like a young 12, 13-year-old kid. But everyone was showing him love, saying, "Yo, you're next." So he's been getting.
He's been
boosts
touted as next for a long time. Yeah.
That's hard. That's
So I
hard.
don't know how many years of that kind of boost it will rizz you up, just give you that natural.
He's a poet
rizz,
too, man. He
He's
got
a
away with
poet, he got
words.
away with words.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Good for him. You guys, and I implore everyone listening to go home and watch this video. One teenage Democrat versus 20 Republicans.
Ooh wee.
Bro,
Who comes up with this shit? Bro?
Jubilee. You ever seen Jubilee's videos where they do find the comedian? And it's like 7 people there, and they have to find which one is the actual comedian, even though they're all lying and saying they're comedians.
No, I haven't seen that.
So they do like different social experiments like that. They do a lot of social experiment stuff. And so this video, they had one Democrat going up against 20 Republicans, and he's a teenager. The majority of the people he talked to, adults, grown people. He destroyed them. Absolutely crushed them. This one was my favorite.
Is the
Because
political
this
king
girl
of the dot
thought
right here?
she was cooking.
About Trump, I'm asking for policies talking about how are Democrats really
Yeah, sure. Let's go over that.
So the question is, who's more patriotic, Democrats or
Republicans? 70
Republicans?
million American women by reinstituting federal protections for access to health care. That's going to be caring about
So
the US
abortion.
citizens. I think that, yes. I think that fighting.
Okay. Just want to make that clear. I'm sorry, I just wanted to make that clear because there's a lot of
Okay, do you mind if I finish?
terminology to do that. No, I just wanted to make that clear so I'm on the same page. You can continue.
Okay, yeah, I mean, I obviously think being in a room surrounded by 20 conservatives, you're not going to look at access to abortion as health care. I think.
No, I'm sorry. Continue.
No worries.
This is a dialogue. You want a
I'm not gonna say it.
Insufferable.
Let's continue.
I'm not gonna say it.
Insufferable.
Yeah, and like I understand that there's going to be an ideological separation there, but from my side of the aisle, I absolutely think that this is something that should be federally protected. I think that infringing upon women's right to bodily autonomy, bodily integrity, all because they want to preserve the life of a non-sentient, or sorry, a multicellular life form that doesn't have
Did
the
your mom
capacity to
thought that about you?
experience.
She was about to, like,
It's
she
not.
thought that you were just some cells.
My mom, when I was where? I mean, it doesn't care what she thought. I was that.
So you were just a bunch of cells. So that's what you're just believing in your claim.
Well, I mean, my particular claim was the reason why I'm pro-choice is because I don't value the life of a uni or multicellular.
But you
life
have
form
life.
that doesn't
so
have
you
the
get to
ability
make that change.
consciousness.
You get to make that choice by having life. And someone that doesn't have that voice to say like, oh, that's just a bunch of cells, just abort it. Where does that stand? How is that patriotic? How is that loving America?
Yeah, because it protects access to healthcare. It protects the
Killing
preservation-
babies,
One moment.
killing children. Okay.
Okay, so do you think abortion's murder?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think
I'm
that?
making that statement very
Okay.
clear.
Well, so do you think that some women with IUDs are murderers then? Because it is the case in some contexts. An IUD will allow for conception to occur, meaning there's a unique human life there, but then it will it will prevent its implantation into the uterine lining, killing it?
I don't support
Got
or
'em.
believe in any of that.
Well,
I
to be
just
fair, that
think
wasn't the question I
there's
asked you. I
natural-
asked you
Got
if they
'em.
were murderers.
I have no comment on that.
Well, didn't you just say that abortion was murder because it was killing a
Yeah.
unique human life?
Yeah.
IUDs can and do kill unique human life. So wouldn't this make women with IUDs murderers?
Well, again.
She sounds
Okay, well,
stupid.
see, now I can just reflect everything you were just asking me back
man.
to you.
Yeah,
How can you
100%,
stand for the
but you're
murder
not going
of
to
unique
answer
human
the
life?
question that I have asked you about. Again, how are you?
Yeah.
Bro,
Caught it lacking.
this shit was my porn. This was, I watched all 1 hour and 35 minutes of this.
Yeah.
And I just, masterpiece. Masterpiece. And it's like you're seeing how people who read things online and regurgitate shit think they have all the answers.
Yeah.
Right? And do none of the education behind it. Every single person on there came up and regurgitated some shit they read online. And when he asked them and he fact checked them, had nothing to back it up. Nothing to back it up. And then when they had nothing to back it up and he had things to back it up, they'd overtalk him or interrupt him
exactly
like she was
like
doing.
10 times, yeah.
So that he wouldn't get his point off in a correct way.
How old is he? You know?
I have no idea. He's a teenager. I just know that. So he's probably 17, 16.
Smart guy, though.
Smart kid, bro. He debates. This is like his thing. And they brought up so many different points to him, and not one of them cooked for even 10 seconds, bro.
Yeah.
Some of them were downright embarrassing.
Gotta watch
Like,
them
this is
when I get
one
home.
guy that went up to him to talk like on 3 different topics, and each time embarrassed himself more and more to the point now where online people found his Twitter, and he's obviously talking the same rhetoric on Twitter, and people are like, wait, isn't this you? Posted his mugshot. Weren't you stalking your ex-girlfriend and threatening to kill her? Pulled up all the receipts of him trying to kill her, the text messages, everything. I was like, bruh, why would you set yourself up like this? Go on there
Should have stayed his ass at home.
and defending Trump of all people.
It's crazy.
It's so nuts. It's insane to me. It's insane to me. But go home and watch that. I think it's called One Teenage Democrat versus 20 Republicans. I believe that's what it's called. Don't quote me. But anyways, you got music coming out.
Yeah.
How much music's coming out? How much songs are we getting?
I got an album coming out, man. I've slowly started to roll it out. I decided to go single by single instead of dropping it all at once.
How much are we getting on the album?
6 tracks.
Okay.
6 tracks on the album. Gonna come out every 2 to 3 weeks. So next one gonna come out in about 3 weeks since I just dropped the first one.
Yeah.
But it's gonna get better and better with.
And I've heard it.
Yeah.
You know I don't co-sign just anything on
You
the
see
show,
what I'm
guys.
saying? I am not gonna
So,
disappoint. That's what
trust
I'm saying,
me.
bro. I'm trying
Make sure you
to
check
bring
it
back
out.
that real rap in Toronto, that no auto-tune rap in Toronto. You know what I mean?
Talk about it. Talk about it. No backing tracks.
Low key, that was shots fired. I'm not gonna cap. I can't name you one nigga from the city that's not using auto-tune right now. who's really rapping?
Ooh, talk to us.
Oh man, it is what it is.
All right, let's get you freestyle right now.
Imagine it's like, yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go.
What is it? When is the next single dropping?
Next single, where and what? Where's the top? Probably like mid-October. So
Okay.
I just dropped it a week ago, so probably like the second week of October.
Will everything be out before?
December?
Yeah.
Should be. If all goes well, should be. Yeah.
Dope.
100%. So very excited for that. So
And we do something here called manifestation moments, where you get to manifest anything you want, and it usually comes true for some reason. Don't ask me why.
Oh,
we
that's
just posted
crazy.
Honey Baby,
oh really?
who was obsessed with Kaylani, had a tattoo for Kaylani, and we talked about it in the show, and now hugging her up backstage.
I've actually been waiting for this the whole podcast.
Let's get
I
it.
was gonna start with it, but it never happened. Tell Sad Boy to holla at me. I'll just show her a real Sad Boy.
Woo! Shots when you see her in person. I just want to see her again. Oh, Sad Boy, we gotta get you up here, man.
Oh, lie. Tell Sad Boy to holla at me, bro. I'll show her a real Sad Boy. You feel me?
Oh shit!
I'll show her what's up.
See, and I knew he'd like Sad Boy because he likes Coiler. Listen.
Oh, don't do that.
Oh, you're done with
Yeah,
that, right?
Oh,
Oh,
that's
no.
sticky topic. We're not gonna go there.
Damn.
It was a good run.
Yeah, it was a good run.
It was a great run.
You don't like red? You know,
I'm just
I
keeping
don't
a
even
buck.
wear red no more.
I'm just keeping a buck. I was on that wave before everybody was on that wave.
You were.
Nobody was fucking
People
with
were.
her.
A lot of people were talking shit about her.
Everybody was
when
talking
he
shit
was
about
like,
her.
Yo,
So I was getting
That Coiler Ray?
backlash, and then she glowed up, and what? I'm like, I saw the vision.
he saw the potential
I
early.
saw between the buck teeth, my nigga. I saw before the braces, and y'all weren't seeing
Y'all
it.
weren't seeing the vision,
You weren't
man.
seeing the vision,
Yeah,
bro.
no,
you
she
weren't
bad
seeing the
now.
overbite.
She bad now. She
Yeah,
bad now. Thank you for coming
stupid.
through, bro. Appreciate
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
man.
no, for sure. Appreciate
There
for
we
having
go.
me, dog. Don't know.
Make sure you guys check out the music, Driver95
Yes, sir.
on Instagram.
Yeah, driver.ca on Instagram.
Yes, and I have a show September 29th, this Sunday in Ottawa. If you're in the Ottawa area, come fuck with your boy. It's going to be at Cultures Comedy Festival, 295 Dalhousie Street, I believe. The link for the tickets are going to be in the description, and they're in my bio. They're on Instagram. They're all over the place. So make sure you guys come out, show love to your boy, man. I'm going to be doing some jokes. Going to be going out there with my boy Jesse Singh, who's a great comedian. You're gonna love him. And yeah, man, Patreon. Duke's hairline is now on Patreon. Y'all get to see that monstrosity. Norm is gonna be posting his Family Feud story soon, this week, and it's a doozy. You guys want to get on Patreon for that. We have a lot of free members on Patreon. I see a lot of you guys free members. You're not getting the stuff. Only the paid members are really seeing the goods. So make sure you guys, we got 3 tiers, $2, $5, $10. You can go at any one of those tiers and you're going to get some extra bonus footage, some extra perks for live shows that are coming up. So yeah, man, tap in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm Marlon. Norm had to cut to go to a roast, I believe, or something like that. Yeah. Driver95 in the building. Thank you guys so much. Another week, another classic. I'm Marlon, and that was Extra Gravy. Skirt, skirt. Bam, 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 bam.